Oh, for real? I feel like we missed each other a couple times.
I dropped like 3 New York albums. Yeah, I think your teammate reached out to me one time before us to do an interview. Like a year ago.
So you still do a media run these days? Like a lot of people don't do that no more. I feel like
I'm old school though. I'm independent. Even with me working with a major or indie major right now, I'm still independent artist. I ain't spending a bunch of white people money from the record labels and they give me favors. I'm old school. I get my favors from my hard work and what I do, like for me being me. People respecting my work ethic or like really appreciating the crowd. Motherfucker want to see me freestyle, want me to come entertain, whatever it might be.
Yeah, I think the first time I covered you was a while ago. I know exactly what story I did though.
Yeah, the Drake shit.
Nah, it wasn't the Drake shit.
Oh, it was? What was it?
I think, unless it was before that.
It was before that though. What story you talking about? I remember.
Was it Steve Francis shit before?
That's what it was then. That was it.
Yeah, because I was like, man, they done launched Steve Francis, man.
We was on TMZ and shit. So yeah, that's right.
And I remember, and that's what you have to explain Houston to me, because that's what I said. Something going on in Houston, man. Because it looked like y'all, because I kept seeing niggas like you who look lit, but I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm like, like, either these niggas is like, this is like some type of shit to move drug money. Yeah, they laundering. Like, this is some laundering shit, man.
Houston is our own world. It's a video game. Like, we live in a server, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, that's definitely the first time.
Houston, we've been having, like, just little kids out the street, little young ass niggas got money, little niggas ain't number 15, 16, 17 years old riding around in Rolls Royces and Lamborghini Urus trucks, like, that shit.
How they get money?
It's a lot of money to give in Texas. It's a lot to live and a lot to give in the state of Texas.
I used to mess with a girl from Texas. She said the craziest thing to me. She says in Texas, she said most of the niggas from Texas, if you a girl, they so used to pimping down there, you gotta take care of a nigga. And I was like, oh, I gotta go down there.
That is true. A lot majority of the women, it's like a more intense, higher level version of the Southern hospitality or the wholesomeness of a woman from the South. Like they are raised to caretake for their man, or they raised to help provide, not provide. Obviously, a man is going to provide for the household.
Yeah.
But they don't see it as that they're still a good woman by being incapable, insufficient, or not assisting into the hunt of making money. Like Southern women don't believe in that. A Southern woman, if a Southern woman has a man, especially from Houston, especially from Texas, like if a Southern woman from Texas has a man and he's working hard, he making money, he hustling, he's a good representation of her. A Texas woman, instead of just leeching off of him or trying to get all his money or get him to buy
that's
her bags,
what you gonna find in New York, man.
She's gonna add.
She gonna contribute.
She gonna contribute. She gonna try to see like, okay, how can we make the business bigger? How can I get you more money? How can I get another girl to give you some money too? Like, how can I, like, whatever that a girl can do in Texas to make you better? That's why you see a lot of women in Texas and like with the same jury that niggas got on her. Like we have a woman, this lady, she called like the tow truck queen. Well, they call her the tow truck queen, or she go by either title because she feels like that she is the king of the tow truck. I mean, not tow truck, but the 18-wheeler truck industry, because she's getting all of the prisoners coming out of the penitentiary, putting them under reform and getting them 18-wheeler Mack trucks and giving them routes to drive all around America, taking a dude that was going to come home and probably have $5,000 accumulated in the 12-month span when he come home, and making him a $50,000 to $200,000 nigga from riding 18-wheeler trucks. And that is her calling in life, is to make niggas rich. Like,
yeah.
And she has a husband, she got brothers, she got her own little family. She could have just, but like, she enjoys finding different men and giving them opportunity and lifting them on their feet. A lot of the women from Texas is like that.
Yeah, you got to break down Texas with me. By the way, welcome to another episode of Off the Record Podcast. You're here with your boy DJ Akademiks, and of course, I'm here with the man, the myth, at this point, the legend. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Sauce Walka. I mean, again,
someone Akademiks said, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, well, you know, we just had that conversation, outside of this room. I said, listen, man, this rap game, man, I've seen just so many people come and go, and some people you think would stay, they get out of here too. It's a hard thing to still be relevant and still be in the position where people want to talk about it, report about you. And me being in media, I've seen them all come and go. And there's only a handful that I've been covering for over a decade. And that's why I said when I met you today, I said I felt like I know you because we never met, but I've been covering you through, again, one of the first times I covered you, and we're going to get into that. But when I did first see you, you embodied, and I don't know if this is, so you're going to have to break down like Texas for me.
Right.
You embodied a nigga from Texas who had style, swag, charisma. And usually a lot of times people associate that with like New York, and they associate down south with just easy going and, a little bit slower time. Yeah, but you were somebody who was just jumping off the page. Explain Texas, and explain even how you got because the first time I saw you was like, I think y'all were doing like some event, and like Steve Francis was there, and like his jewelry was taken. And then I remember I was like, yo, who are these other guys? And they were like, yo, these guys are lit. And I'm like, I've never heard of them a day in my life. They're like, yo, in Texas, they run it.
Yeah, no, I forgot. It's funny you brought that up to me because I really forgot about that shit. But yeah, like the first time you covered me was when we ended up on TMZ because one of my little brothers ended up taking Steve Francis' chain off his neck at one of our concerts or whatever because bro was just drunk tripping. He was just doing a little extra shit, and my little youngins around wasn't comfortable with the aggression that Steve Francis had.
Steve Francis?
I mean, Steve Francis is a street nigga too, though. Like, don't get.
I be thinking because they basketball players.
Yeah, a lot of people that's basketball players. Like, still, he from DC, from Washington DC. He still come from that background, and Steve felt like he had his own personal relationship with TSL from my brothers and shit. And like one of my brothers that's on my record label, one of the artists, Fifth Ward JP, was Steve Francis' artist. Like, we had them both signed together. Like, I had them signed 50%. Steve Francis had them signed 50%. So he felt a little bit more authority on stage that he actually had. And, it was just a small situation. But, what I'm saying? We corrected that shit. It's all love. But, yeah, like in Houston is I would say I'm like a phenom. I'm like a hybrid. I'm like a spliced, genetically modified version of all the old great things about Houston, and then the things that Houston was missing. I'm the substitution for those things. I'm the fill-in for those things. The energy that was missing out of Houston, or the creativity, lack of luster that was missing out of Houston over the decade of time that was previous to me. You know what I'm saying? Before 2013, 2014, when Sauce Walka came into the industry.
Talking like Bun B and
the Houston heyday is the what Pimp C and Bun B, theoretically, they really go back to the 90s. But if you saying the golden era of Houston is like 2004 to 2007, that's like when you got you get Paul Wall, Slim Thug, Chameleon, Now I'm Riding Dirty. That song went diamond. I forgot
Chameleon's from Houston.
Chameleon from Houston too.
Now the whole world was fucking with the Houston.
The whole world was screwed and chopped and sipping syrup, but it didn't come from the original people that sound came from. With all due respect and love, Slim Thug is the GOAT, though. That's like one of the greatest ever from Houston. But we just speaking on, you asked me what is Houston culture, so I'm explaining to you for the viewers that don't know. The screwed and chopped and the slowed up culture, the double cup culture, the 84s, the swangers, the rims, the cars, all of that comes from the south side of Houston. All of that comes from the screwed up culture, the double cup culture is what we call it. And that is initiated from DJ Screw, Screwed Up, Click, Lil Kiki, Fat Pat, Mafioso, Big Steve, Zero the Crooked, Lil Flip, Hawk, like a bunch of these legendary figures that's from the south side of Houston. Majority of them didn't get to make it outside of Texas, though, as far as like household name artists, because a lot of them either passed away early, went to jail. DJ Screw, the entire sole proprietor, like the creator of this whole way of life, he passed away in 2000. So the Houston that the world fell in love with publicly, like, don't get it twisted. The underground scene of Houston, the Screwed Up Click, they had notoriety, but it was nowhere near the notoriety that was given to Swisher House when they was on BET and the BET Awards and winning Grammys and things like that, which is cool because it still put Houston on another pedestal. But when their time ended, when that momentum ended, when it was time to change the pace and create new things and keep up with the velocity and the creativity that the youth and younger artists are coming with, our artists was not able to keep that ball rolling, nor were they connecting with a large amount of the young new talent that's emerging out of Texas to keep the inspiration and keep the flame lit. Like, say for instance, when after 2 Chainz has been on his run for 2 Chainz on the 20-year run right now, approaching the 20-year run.
Yeah.
Okay, so when 2 Chainz get to his 10-year decade, his 9-year decade period, he reaches that plateau, and then he sees, oh, the Migos is coming up, oh, Young Scooter is coming up, Future is coming up, or whoever these young artists is, Rich Homie Quan. They're gonna make it their duty. They're gonna make it their job to reach out to these young artists.
They do that a lot in Atlanta, right?
That's why I said Atlanta, New York as well. Don't get it twisted. It's not just an Atlanta thing. A lot of people try to only put that on Atlanta. No, New York does it as well. French Montana, Jim Jones, the list goes on. They're not finna miss none of these little dancing wave songs that's coming up out of New York with the drill shit. True. Just because they may not be finna sit up here and clap their hands.
I'd say that French got that from Atlanta though, because French went out there.
I mean, wherever you got, James Harden got the Euro step from fucking overseas. He still was the best person to use it. James Harden got the Euro step.
He got the Euro travel, man. This nigga was tweaking.
You say what you want to say. I made them change the rules of the NBA, but also they added a gather step too because of my gameplay as well. So it's about how you look at it. But regardless, with the only thing that's consistent in life is change. You know what I'm saying? And with change comes adaptation. It comes evolution. I'm from a city and a place where people wasn't happy about evolving, even though we was in dire need of it. You know what I'm saying? It was like a 10-year gap from 2007 to, well, really it's like 2004. Like what I meant to say, 2004, 2005 was like Ozone Wars, Ozone Magazine. So like from 2004 to 2014, 13, like it wasn't nothing. Like it was the only emerging artist that we had to come out of Texas from that period of time was Kurt Cobain. That was it. Travis, that was it.
Was the culture always like that? Because now when I talk to like people about places they want to go to,
everybody want to go to Houston.
Everybody want to go to Houston, and it's been described to me as the Black Miami. Like it is, and it's almost that shifted. It shifted from like people used to say that about Atlanta. Like yo, I'm going to Atlanta.
People said Atlanta was Black Hollywood. No disrespect.
Oh, okay.
They said Atlanta was Black Hollywood. We're gonna give Atlanta what they are and what they've done.
Is Atlanta jumping like that no more? I don't know.
It's not. I mean, from I don't know. It's from the opinions of what I hear from everybody else. Everybody.
Yeah, and I'm talking about regular people,
celebrities, and like other regular people. As far as a place to go and have fun, enjoy life, festivities, you know what I'm saying, be in urban culture, you know what I'm saying, nightlife. Houston is definitely reigning supreme in America as the #1 nightlife city in the world. It's been that way though. It's just that the emergence of the internet, people getting tired. For #1, it was a huge fear and a huge stigma that people didn't want to get around about going to Houston as well. Kind of like California. Like, people don't want to necessarily go to California if you're not involved with the politics of Bloods and Crips and all the shit that's going on in the everyday society outside of Hollywood. You don't necessarily feel comfortable going to get all the way involved and indulge in the activities that's going on in California because you're afraid or you are being cautious of the politics that follow suit. Houston is another city that's like that. It's very big, very huge on politics and associations of who you are aligned with, who you know, and who you cool with, who bring you through the city, who is rolling out the purple carpet for you. You know what I'm saying? And over the years, Houston has had a big stigma over it, where a lot of people either didn't want to deal with the politics to come see what Houston was about, or they would come to Houston and enjoy the fruits and the opportunities and the fun there, but they would try to keep it a hidden, like a secret to a certain degree, so they can get the majority of the benefits that come from being from Texas, because being in Texas it's a three-way spectrum of opportunity and success, because for #1, you have the entertainment cycle, which is the clubs, the fun, the sports. We have every sports publication that's available. We have every football team. We got all our major cities have a football team. All our major cities have a basketball team. We got baseball teams. We got hockey teams. So therefore, all of the money and the shit that trickles down from ESPN, Sports Center, all of them different type of festivities.
I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, all of that. It's a lot of that in Texas. You got to think, you come from a Tennessee, where or fucking I don't know, Kansas City, we only have the Kansas City Chiefs. We don't even have a basketball team within our state. You know what I'm saying? That college to major league sports, that all creates a bigger economy. It all creates a bigger ecosystem.
I forgot there's San Antonio Spurs, Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets.
Yeah, keep going.
God damn.
Dallas Cowboys, Houston Texans.
Yeah. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, in one state. All within the 3-hour radiuses of driving to each other. Not to cut you off, but just to get to the point, the excitement and the fun has already been there because we have, like I said, we have the entertainment, then we have the landscape of Texas, which is the real estate is cheap, the taxes is cheap, the buying cars is very easier to get cars. You don't have to have a driver's license to buy a vehicle.
What?
Yeah, you don't have to have a driver's license to buy a vehicle. Legally, you do not have to have a driver's license in the state of Texas to purchase a vehicle from a car dealership.
Oh shit!
And you can get insurance.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Texas is like it's its own ward and law. You know what I'm saying? And the other aspect of it too is that the immense amount of people that's from around the world that's in Texas is very much diverse. It's every race in the world runs through Texas. But once you come through Texas and you live in Texas, it's something about Texas that makes you a Texan. It's just like it's a huge pride and a huge culture and it's a huge lineage that everybody wants to uphold and be a part of once you've been living in the Texas market. So when people come from out of town or out of state and they come see that, it's like, damn, the food is good, the women are beautiful. I can stay out until 7 o'clock in the morning and still club hop safely.
Oh, the club's open until 7?
Yeah, 7 o'clock in the morning.
You still going in the after hours.
In Houston, especially in Houston, but in Texas, damn near period. Dallas, they kind of toned it down because it used to be in Dallas that you could stay out till motherfucking 8 o'clock in the morning too. You could be in Deep Ellum or downtown Dallas or whatever. But now they changed it. I love Dallas too. Dallas is like a little sister to Houston as far as in the entertainment or in the culture wise. But to the world, well, Houston is a bigger city too. But like Dallas is bigger in sports.
Has Houston hit the Atlanta effect where I feel like Atlanta was super welcoming, and at a point they were like, all right, man, y'all out of town to stop coming out here and fucking it up. Or y'all coming out here with y'all problems. Because a lot of people, I know a lot of people that went down there.
It's already, like Houston already been there before. Like Houston had a way of kicking out people that we didn't want to be inside the city before that shit was even a thing to do. Like, that's why I compared it to California. Like, California been extorting or robbing or punking or like pushing people out their city that either we just want to try you out to see what you like, if you like that or not, or we just want to get you out of our city because we don't feel comfortable with you being in the city without paying certain type of respects or without sharing whatever momentum that you have or whatever opportunity that you have. If you're not sharing that with the inner city of California, we don't give a fuck about you being on Melrose and Hollywood. Houston been like that. Houston has been a city that's right where in the midst of you feeling like it's all fun, cool, fine and dandy. Certain groups of people will pull up on you at this particular club, at this particular outing, this particular place, and make the same place where you feel comfortable feel uncomfortable, but they gonna do it in a player way most of the time. Sometimes it's gonna be straight to the business, but a lot of the times Houston has a way of giving you a friendly welcoming to. I don't even want to use that word, but basically,
so hey, listen. I remember when 6ix9ine went down
way
there.
Of doing this shit.
6ix9ine explained to me, and it was like, it felt like it was a nice but heavy-handed way of saying, "Nigga, you in our city, pay some love." Like, pay some homage.
I mean, that's just the truth, though.
He was like, they pulled up on me at a sneaker store. You know what I mean? There's a lot of these niggas. And they're like, you coming to the club tonight, right? It's his birthday. It's just like, all right, yeah, I think we'll come there after we do a bunch of shit. But like, well, make sure you be there at a certain time.
Like I said, Houston, we've been like that. And like people that come to the city from other cities that like in positions of power, like you might own a club in another city, another place. When you come to Houston and you get that experience, you want to leverage whatever you have to use that in Houston for your best benefit, so you get the most out of your stay in Houston. Like you could own Club 11 in fucking Miami, when you come to Houston, you gonna make sure that every club owner, every bottle girl, every DJ, every regular person that make clothes in the city of Houston that you run into and you encounter that showed you a good time in Houston and linked you in those certain places and certain spots, because it's not just fun, it's a lot of money that funnels through Texas as well. It's a lot of people that just sitting on grandfathered money. There's a lot of people that's just sitting on old cash from different business adventures, families that then left it over to them in heritage, or they just come up with a good ass hustle, a good ass idea that works immensely. You know what I'm saying? And then now you have power in the state of Texas. So it's like people always want to make sure that if you run into one of those people that had that power in Texas, you know, like, okay, if this dude got power in Texas, he got powers in more places than just Texas, because most people want to utilize the Texans when you're in the business of trade, trafficking, entertainment, wholesale and retail. Like, Texas is a huge market and a huge demographic for that.
Hey, is that kind of what happened? I remember when the second time I covered you was the Drake thing. Yeah. And I felt it was a little bit of, all right, man, you gonna show some respect out here. Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of the main ones on that shit. Like, I'm gonna stand on the business, but I'm friends.
What was that about? What was that about? I know it's been a while.
Yeah, you know that shit over with. That shit years and years ago. I was a kid then. I was a man then. But again, it's basically just about what we just was talking about. Like, if you gonna come to my city, and you know what I'm saying, like, it's like, if, prime example, I just was in California and Rosecrans bumped in California, you know, with all the power rules, all the PDLs, all the Denver lanes, bounty hunters around the corner. I've been hanging with these people, and not just the Bloods, the Crips as well, like all up from East Coast Crips to motherfucking neighborhood Crips to schoolyards, Rollins to motherfucking whatever. Like, I embrace all gangsters. I embrace anybody who is a part of the struggle and part of the lifestyle that I've lived before this rap shit, before this fame, before this fortune. And there's certain cities that hold the title to creation to certain things that are culturally valued, just like battle rapping. I love battle rapping. I was once a battle rapper. So I respect where the fuck it comes from. So if I'm gonna go to New York and I'm gonna use the momentum and the audience and the culture and the essence of battle rappers or of gangbanging, and then go replicate
or profit from
it, why would I not go live? Yeah, what the fuck? You have to not only show some, because you can show some love by just identifying something, and some people consider that love because you identify that it exists, but that doesn't necessarily mean you show the love, because if you in a position of greatness or a position of power, a position of multitude, you can add on to what you're taking from and make that thing even better and greater. You know what I'm saying? Prime example, because like I said, I don't have no disputes with Drake anymore. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm a millionaire.
How did y'all ever like resolve it too?
I mean, it's just over. You constantly coming in the city. I'm constantly traveling around the world. We gotta bump into each other. There's no such thing as not bumping into each other. And every altercation that me and Drake have had over the years, like, y'all seen what y'all seen on camera, but it's a whole bunch of shit that will go on in the city of Houston that's not on camera, with different conversations and encounters where we run into each other and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I've always addressed every situation that I ever, like, whatever I do on the internet, I'm gonna do it in real life. Like, I probably do worse in real life. So I address the situation like a man on multiple times. And over the years, you know, sometimes we'll bump heads over the shit, or like we'll have you know what I'm saying, an argument about the shit, like around each other, like Instagram, whatever. Like, the one thing I say about Drake, like, he gonna respond. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be feeling like Drake ain't gonna respond, or like, you know what I'm saying, or he gonna like run from shit. Like, I've like pulled up on Drake multiple times, like on some pressure shit, and bro don't run from the situation. He gonna come talk to me over here. Let's talk like man or whoop, or like motherfucker try to stud up for him. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be me. We gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that, like, Drake, he not gonna like act like the shit if it's around him, or he know that it's approaching, he not gonna like act like it don't exist, or he not like gonna like try to shun away or like do some scary shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
One of those where be like, yo, what y'all talking about?
Yeah, like what y'all talking about?
I didn't even know I was doing that.
Yeah, bro, I'm like, bro, gonna be a man about it. Like we done pop shit at each other, all type of shit. Like even when we couldn't be cool. Like I see him, he see me, so like I'm popping my shit up. I'm like, nigga, ooh, like whatever, like you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it got to a point where bro just like reached out to me, or he invited me to a party he had in Houston. He had like a get together or whatever at a David Buster's and shit. He invited me to that shit.
That's a spot.
You know how we get down in Houston. Like that's another thing too. It ain't that many places in the world you can go to.
No, he like David Buster's everywhere. Nigga invited me to David Buster's in Times Square.
I understand that. But
I think that's just like one play.
That whole setup of how that vibe is though.
You probably got that from Houston.
I'm telling you.
That's some player shit. David Buster's.
We do that in a lot of spots. We do that in a lot of spots. Bowling alley, race car place, Top Golf. Like Houston is a place where it's gonna be some rich player from the city gonna come to this place with 30,000, 50,000, 20,000, whatever y'all want. We shutting the club. We shutting this event space down tonight. And that's gonna be our thing. We finna come here and smoke weed. We finna have girls up here twerking. We finna turn whatever this. If this was fucking, it could be not Chuck E. Cheese because that's for kids. But I'm just saying.
No, I get it. I went to Top Golf.
If you went to it, you know what I'm talking about.
Like shut Top Golf down. Be like only our people. Yeah. Everybody in the vibing. Yeah, it's a different type of situation.
The food still getting cooked. The drink still getting drunk. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you a question though. Is that entitlement though? Like. If it's like, yo, man, you gotta fuck with us.
No, it's not entitlement. Don't come steal my culture. Don't use my culture.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's Lil Baby. Like, whoever rapper, like, that's why motherfucker go over. See, the problem is that people try to only utilize working with artists that have powerful cultures or immense influences from their cultures when that artist is on the same level as them. Or you see, like, okay, me doing this song with you gonna help my career a little bit too, or not even a little bit, just as much or more in my, because I might be a multi-platinum artist already, right? But I haven't had a platinum record in three seasons, like basketball. I won a championship 3 years ago, but the last 3 years I ain't won a championship. I've been a platinum selling artist for the last 3-4 years, but these 2 years I've been going gold, or my streams have been doing well, but I'm not necessarily making Billboard charting shit, or I'm not getting awards from this shit. But here it is, this new nigga come from overseas. His name, I don't even know the little nigga name, the little white boy, CC. Whatever. All I know is CC. I don't know the nigga name, the white boy. He Doja Cat. Okay, now all the niggas, now it's a line of niggas that's in America that been going to London. Y'all been going to England. It's been the black niggas over there that been rapping. The nigga that rap like Jay-Z, the other nigga, I don't know them niggas' name, but it's a bunch of it's been 30 of these niggas for the last 5 years. Why y'all never went and rapped with them?
Yeah.
Why nobody? Because you, at those particular points of time, I'm already going to London doing fashion week.
But is it random though?
That's not random, nigga. That's calculated.
So that's calculated.
When I come, anybody that's, what are you talking about, bro?
How you don't really know? Calculatedly influence or like infiltrate culture? Like maybe,
you said, do people do that calculatedly?
Yeah, because maybe
when you go to a girl to want to have sex with her, you didn't know that she was trying to get the pussy.
I mean, yeah, but like
when you walk into the mall, you didn't know that you wanted some clothes just because when you get into the mall.
No, I agree, but I'm playing devil's advocate on you. All right, so bet. So I'm a hot artist. Hey, you know how the game is played. A lot of people are fake. So a nigga gonna be like, yo, I'm hot. I fuck with hot artists. Whoever drops out of that, well, then you gotta get back in the hot crowd for us to fuck with you. That's not me targeting culture. You might look at it that way.
It's a difference between appropriation and appreciation. You can go work with an artist from anywhere in the world. You can go work with an African artist. Don't make an African song with them. Put the African artist on your type of song and let them be the African artist that they are. Let them sing and let them do the look at your face. Look how your face changed. I know you don't like that. I know
you a little player.
I'm a bad nigga. I know it.
No.
Because these are the facts.
Because that's true.
These are the facts, bro. If I did not give a
hear Burna Boy just
Jamaican
rapping.
Thank you. I'm not, but this is
nobody's gonna go get him.
This is my thing. This is my thing. You man in the yard man, man in the yard. Yeah. No Batty boy. No real team. This.
Yes, I get it.
Kingston team. Okay, then. So guess what? If I am going to go make a song of Rastafarian fucking essence, Rastafarian beats, and all the Rastafarian shit, and I'm gonna go to Jamaica, take pictures with the people because not even obvious. typical. Any place in the world, if you take somebody who is considered a phenomenal feature, meaning that this person is taller than the average person, this person is more physically fit than the average person, and I go to a place that's considered remote or rural or less fortunate, and you come with a camera, I don't even have to know that you're a celebrity. If you come and you look abnormally different than what I'm used to, 6ix9ine come up here with colors in his hair. Woo, I may not even had to know that he was a celebrity. I just see he's moving like celebrity. He has security, his cameras on him, and he looks weird and different. Who is this person? Now they giving us money, now they giving a woo. But at the end of the day, that star, that celebrity, you knew that you're going to get that reaction from these people. That's why we go to these places with cameras. Yes, some people genuinely have the love in their heart to give back and all that. That's why people say shit like, oh, when you give it back, why you doing it on camera? Because that's the sense, that's the theory that they're trying to get at. Even though you should give back on camera, especially in America, because we need more people finding that cool or finding that okay. But we talking about overseas into different countries. When you saying it from a musical standpoint, the average musician, the average celebrity, the average star that's doing a promo run, a media run, that's a part of your media run. I'm gonna go to this other country. I'm gonna take pictures with the people that's from the motherland or from this country, and I'm gonna give them love. I'm gonna give back to them, but I'm gonna document this. I'm gonna record this, and I'm gonna try to get to the big people from this place, and I'm gonna try to share that same love with that person. And if it makes sense for that artist, I'm gonna do a song with them, and I'm gonna take this song, take this moment, and all this content, all this footage back to my country, and then the people that's from that country that live in my country are gonna feel sentimental value with me.
So you don't think it's reciprocal? All right, hold on. I do have a great counter to what you got going. Well, what you even said. All right, bet. Sometimes, like for example, even again, I was born in Jamaica, right? Drake went through a little phase with he fucks with popcorn and so forth.
But he gave them the songs. That's my beat.
No. All right.
Y'all got y'all songs. No. Okay. Go back to the point.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Go back to the point.
Yeah.
Original retraction.
Okay.
You just said what makes it a problem. Look what you just said. And this not just for Drake. Like, I'm not trying to make this a Drake conversation for the viewers. Like, 'cause I could give a fuck. I'm a multi-millionaire. We talk about culture, and I don't give a fuck to talk about anybody I'm asking about. That's just me as a person.
We can use an example.
Yeah. But let's just for the powers that be and the point that we speaking of, you just answered your own question before you can even get into it. How can the community of Jamaica and the people all over the different corners and grass fields in Jamaica be fucked up about Drake coming and using our culture if our kings and our people that we love, that we see every day, that we go to the clubs with every day, got to make that memorable moment and that memorable music with him that not only lifts up Drake as an artist, not only makes our people of Jamaica love Drake, but it makes the artist and the star and the person that stays here with us, Popcorn. He's bigger now. He's more important now.
What about the artists that didn't get that feature though? And I think that's what
you work with Popcorn.
Okay, all right. So let's think about Houston.
Everybody don't get to make a song with Megan Thee Stallion,
right.
But if you get to come to Megan Thee Stallion concert and rap on stage, you still looking like a bigger, better artist. Everybody can get to perform with everybody that was at the Day Like Us. They're not gonna get a song with Kendrick Lamar, but you got to make a moment and dance on that stage. So therefore, your stock increased.
Okay, so well, then I'm gonna use the same thing with Houston. So in Houston, Drake, Jay Prince, that situation. Well, you should never feel like you should. By your argument, you should have looked at that situation and be like, well, he's tapping in with Jay Prince, he's tapping in with Rap a Lot. Basically, that's the extension of.
They're not rappers. I love Jay. I love Rap a Lot. I love Junior. That's Jay is like a god. Like how I'm a god. I'm a god in Texas. Jay Prince Senior, he's a god in Texas. Love bro, fuck with bro. That's Pops. But I'm him again. Like I'm another Jay Prince again. Like. I'm redoing and recreating everything he's done again. See what I'm saying? So, but I'm an artist. See what I'm saying? And there was a period of time where, nigga, Jay not letting nobody come through the city and have fun, do all this shit, make money, and enjoy their life and do what the fuck they want to do and not give back.
Okay,
to the
not do like a
build
song or something.
To the city. That song is what matters. You coming out here and doing the event, that's cool. That's nice. And fuck it being me. It don't have to be me. Do a song with any artist from the city and state of Houston, Texas, and make them bigger, therefore making the economy bigger, therefore making us have a bigger audience. Because guess what? It doesn't fucking matter that Blueface got the song with Cardi B. It's the fact that Blueface got the song with Cardi B, and then Blueface was able to invite our DJ Mustard, this person. We all got the video. When the concert happened and Cardi B came back for her concert in Houston and in California, she invites out Blueface. Blueface gets to also bring out other people, or they might do the concert together. It might not even be up under Cardi B's control. It might be Live Nation, and we know that y'all have a platinum record together, but we're in the city of California, so it makes sense for us to book the thriving artists that are from California or part of the Cardi B concert with the record that everybody from California was in with Blueface. It's the same demographic. Every other city
making
has
more sense now.
Period. It's nowhere around.
However, you have a unique perspective. I think maybe it's because you're from this. I'm gonna tell you what.
That is done around the world, bro. NBA YoungBoy, Birdman, fucking whoever you want to pick.
You still talking about Southern art? Like when it comes to like
New York,
Northeast.
You want me to say New York? You want me to say some New York examples?
I mean, yeah. Well, a lot of people in New York, the complaints even in Philly is that
never seen
artists don't want to see other artists. They only want to look for themselves.
Who and where?
Like artists from Philly, like listen, if Meek gives a feature to one artist, niggas is like,
look
yo,
what you talking about. Look what you talking about.
They don't get
Akademiks. You wrong. Now you're talking about city and inner city versus people coming from outside of the city doing it. No, bro. The only person to ever make the New York, Jersey dance type of song and not have to put New Jersey people on it and involve their culture in it and defeat that dynamic is the Baby. That's it. It's the only person. Tell me another New Jersey dubbed do with the dance.
I mean, DJ Khaled and Drake.
They're successful, huh?
DJ Khaled Drake did with To The Max.
That's on, and nobody's from Philadelphia.
Jersey was mad. Jersey was upset. I don't know if y'all remember. Well, you're from Jersey. Jersey was upset. I remember there was a lot of producers was like, how they using some samples that's like ingrained in like. No, okay, I get that part.
So if they're mad, then you still making my point. Because you want to know why? Because there's a family, and there's families and peoples and cousins and aunties and people that's related to the one producer nigga that probably made that.
Yes, facts. DJ J Hood.
And they still struggling.
Yeah, DJ J Hood.
DJ J Hood can't get $5,000 to go around the corner in New Jersey, but this person right here is getting all this. And all this needed to be done to change that demographic. Promising everybody in the club get tipsy. The rock and roll, the guitar nigga, he went and got Jaquan and brought him to the BET Awards. It's the same demographic, bro. The world would have never been okay with everybody in the club, everybody in the bar getting tipsy without him going to get Jaquan, bro. Make it make sense.
He did do that? Shabuzi did that?
Duh! Yes, and he's already with Beyonce.
Damn, he found Jaquan. What's up, Jaquan?
That's respecting culture. It doesn't matter if I put you on the song, if I'm stealing your culture, if I'm stealing your style. If a person like that's just retarded, bro. Like
you've always thought like this, huh?
Huh?
My whole life. It looks like you always
right. It just was right, bro. It's not. That's what I said. People try to make this shit between me and Drake like this a me and Drake shit or me hating on Drake. No, I don't give a fuck. It could have been fucking Boo Boo the Foo. It could have been fucking Willie Nelson. I don't give a fuck who it was. You know what I'm saying? If you come into my city and my state, feel me, and you are not, it's one thing to see, you can go to somebody's city and state and enjoy their shit and rap with them. I mean, like rapping their city and fuck with the city and fuck with the sound or whatever, but not use it.
Okay, so
motherfucker wants you to get us to say like me, New York is heavily a part of my style. New York influence is heavy a part of.
Yeah, I seen you was rapping on that freestyle. I'm like, this nigga sound like he really stopped with the bars.
I'm one of the best rappers to ever live and ever be born. Period. Lyrically, like
when you first said that, I thought you was tripping, but that freestyle was guys. You know what I mean?
Man,
I like the fact that you showing improving.
10 years later, I'm constantly proving this shit. I'm constantly showing it. Jay-Z has said I'm one of the best rappers, 3 or 4 times. Swiss Beats, I've been offered record deals by the biggest, greatest record companies. The only reason why I'm not critically acclaimed and compared on the worldwide scale of people that's like your everyday, your average person that's not a hip-hop enthusiast is because I never signed to majors.
Why not though?
Because I'm a genius. I'm a modern day Master P. I'm a modern day fucking Russell Simmons. I understand the schematic and makeup of the music industry. And like we talked about earlier off camera, I came in 2013, 2014 in the rap game. When I came in the rap game, I hate the name drop, but like it was just a lot of rappers that came out when we came in. I'm gonna say they're successful rappers.
Yeah, because it feel like you dissing the ones that not here.
Right. So let's say when I came in the rap game, it was me, Rich Homie Quan, the Migos, Young Thug.
Yeah.
That era. It was a lot of
niggas
other
dropping
records.
shit on like Dat Piff and
Yes,
Spinrilla.
nigga, that's my era. Dat Piff live mixtapes.
By the way,
Joey, Pesci, the people that own live mixtapes, these are my friends.
I just had this convo.
And that's another thing that also, now, let's talk about, let's get to this business. Let's teach some of these little kids out here. Let's get into enlightenment and growth through knowledge. The mixtape era is one of the main reasons that made me the phenom genius, code breaker, rap game hacker that I was, because I gave my mixtapes and live mixtapes 3, 4, 5 mixtapes of bodies of work that they made 100% of the streaming revenue off of, because during that time and that period, every artists were dying for exposure. Artists were dying to be profiled. Oh, it's
I know they would give people like 30 bands to get my whole mixtape.
That shit happened way after the fact. They didn't start doing that until people started to slightly wake up. When motherfuckers like Walka Flocka and certain people start to like vocalize, like, man, I done put all these albums on mixtape.com. They making all this money off ads. They making all this money off commercials. I ain't making no money off of my last mixtape. Then they tried to offer me $20,000, $30,000 for the mixtape. Bro, I'm making that off a show. I'm making it off for 2 features. I can do 2 features with an artist from fucking Wichita, Kansas for $15,000 each. That only took me 1 hour of time, or hour and 30 minutes of time to do, with the video included. Now I'm selling you 2 full bodies of work that took me 6 months to create, get mixed and mastered, edited, and all this bullshit for 30 bands to live and exist on your streaming platform for eternity.
Hey, I had the conversation about Rich Homie Quan, who was really big in that era, and I said, I think one of the reasons, because like he was on live, I guess, arguing with a fan. The fan was like, "You're irrelevant, whatever." And I was like, I think all artists that came from that era, irrelevant? It was the fan who said it to Rich Homie Quan. But even you, right?
Yeah.
I think it's such a tough transition for people from that era, and you got to give kudos to people like you. Like clearly, you're still, even way more relevant now. But here's the point. All of that music that went to Spinrilla, my mixtapes, Dat Piff, that music don't count for Spotify, or a lot of that music isn't up on Spotify. So people who now, like the new fan, all they know is what's on Spotify. So like imagine you drop like 5, 6, 7 mixtapes on there that'll never see the light of day. So those fans, if they never purchased it back then, your catalog don't have the liberty of just getting streams, because that's the thing.
This is the fucking point of what I just answered to you when you asked me earlier, Sauce Walka, why are you independent if you haven't signed a record deal? Because I'm the exact opposite human anomaly of what you just fucking said. I own all of my catalogs, from live mixtapes, my mixtapes, no mixtapes, high mixtapes, to right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's the difference between the two. Yes, I own 40 something albums of my own, between me being Sauce Walka and the Sauce Twins. Because remember, I came out originally as the Sauce Twins, like the Migos, Sauce Twins. Sauce Walka, Suncho Sauce, Free My Twin. When I came out originally on TuneCore, that is a catalog. Then the next existing catalog is with the distribution company that I started working with, Create Music Group. That is a catalog of music. So that just right then, that's a decade of music, of albums split up between Sauce Twin, Sauce Walka to Sauce Walka.
And you've always owned it, because I think people didn't realize,
like owning neighborhoods.
Yeah, I think now with how big streaming is, people realize that, if you have the more music you create now, people gonna be like, oh shit, let me go check out the shit that he dropped in 17. You know what I mean? So that's gonna get some streams. That's gonna get you money. Yeah. But if you don't own it, it's gonna go to whoever who owns that shit.
Yeah, it's going to a bald head white guy in the office somewhere. Not me.
So at what, like, you know what I mean? So from when I hear about you, and I'm like, you're in Houston. It feels like you have a great bubble there, but I know you want to be like on billboards in the middle of Times Square having a #1 song, but you got to go to a major for that. Why don't you do that? Because I'm
already on billboards in Times Square. I'm already a worldwide artist. I have artists signed. I have 56 artists signed to my record label independently. I have artists from Nigeria. I have artists from Hiroshima, Japan. I have artists from Puerto Rico.
Really?
Yes, Sauce White. If the fans will tell you, they're gonna comment on this. Google Sauce White. Look him up. He's everywhere. He just did a From the Block performance. Got like 100,000, 200,000 views on it. Rap Japanese. I had Japanese artists rapping Japanese and dripping sauce 3-4 years ago. I got
Where'd you get the idea for that? Though? But like, I feel like you've been
the
doing
community. The sauce is
not
religion.
just not just like the idea for who you're gonna sign, but like it feels like you've been almost, I don't want to say anti, but it's saying let me do it myself. Like rather than go to y'all, I want to do it myself.
Yeah,
why have that mentality?
Because I'm self-sufficient. I'm smart. I'm not a fool.
The music business is one of the things that make it either so complicated or they try to keep things away from you. Like there's a time the labels used to say, like when the first DSPs were getting bigger, they were like, you could only get on playlists if you sign with us. So which means if you're independent, they were basically trying to tell you it's not going to work. So that was a reason they wanted people to sign them, because we're going to get you on playlists.
I'm very appreciative and happy that I'm on playlists now and stuff like that. But again, I never gave a fuck about playlists. I never gave a fuck about none of that shit. I'm the superstar. I'm the attraction. I'm the prize. I'm the one. I'm going to, I never asked you to post me. You have to post me because it's valuable content. It makes sense. And if you're not posting me, you're going to look like you're missing out because the other publications are going to be posting me and they're going to be on top of it. So
you have a unique skill with that, where I think you have an ability through your charisma. I think you're very smart to stick out enough where it's like, hey, y'all could try to ignore me all you want, but you gotta. I don't think everybody has that though. So if somebody doesn't have that, how can they move like that?
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. This is why you need to learn. People don't have muscles until you go to the gym. So what? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. Like real shit. Like that doesn't matter. Like if you're choosing to partake in the music industry, there are gonna be attributes and weapons that have to be at bay for you at all times. One of the main weapons that have to have is finances. You have to have liquid cash. You have to have investments.
Did you come in with that?
Yes. I came in the rap game.
Yeah, you always seem a little bit tourist. I thought you were scamming. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, damn, how this nigga got all this damn money?
I'm handsome.
You know what it was? I think you showed off a Rolls Royce, and I forgot you was into it with some other big rappers.
Funny,
and I'm like,
I want to say this too.
Got that Rolls Royce?
I gotta say this right here in front of Akademiks too. Like, yeah, I am the rapper that's opposite of everything he get on y'all ass about. Like every time the Akademiks get mad at y'all to say, yeah, you broke ass rappers waiting for your record label to send you a check of their and y'all ain't got no car. And guess what? I be sitting back twiddling my fingers like that nigga could never say that shit about me. He Akademiks know I'm a multi-millionaire. He know I'm fucking dirty rich. He knows I could give a fuck what the record label say. Record label can't stop shit. Who what?
Most
I get a Jake Paul check in them every month. Boy, I'm getting a YouTube check. Yeah, man, I could sit on my ass. I could be locked in the motherfucking corner of a closet for 45 days. I'm still getting $260.
Yeah, well, you see, most rappers, you can tell.
It's a difference. I ain't talking about selling T-shirts. I ain't talking about selling ice cream with my face on it. And I ain't talking about selling Sauce Walker pillows that you squeeze and say, ooh, we either. I'm talking about off of music. I don't got to stand on stage and get paid $2 million a concert because I'm getting $200,000 a month. And guess what? Yo, 2 million, 1 million, 600,000, 400,000. You see how the number going down? Over the years, as you get older, your fans start getting colder. They don't want you no more. We want somebody that's hot. You cold now. But guess what? I still gonna listen to your song. How many motherfucking people that you know right now, if you play this song, making my way downtown, walking fast, you tell that bitch have a concert right now, you not going. But you know that song and it's in all these movies because that time is came and it is went. But them streams are still rolling. Chingy, streams still rolling. Nelly, I am number one. He not number one no more. It was a point in time when Nelly was number one. Like whoever rapper think they number one right now, and if you do not live long enough,
own your shit though, because when you own your shit, again, you know, what I mean, you gonna get those checks,
I'm getting that fat ass chick. Oh, then if a big ass company like motherfucking Nike, or let's say for instance, like with a deal that just had came across the table, Buffalo Wild Wings wanted to do a song with me in Sauce Gardner for like a pitch that they had going on for a new sauce that they had coming out with one of my songs. Sauce got a lot of that. When that deal was to go through, that fat ass check and then the reoccurring residuals that come off that goes directly to me because I do the sync licensing. I own my publishing.
Yeah, I could tell you know the full music business, not just what most artists know, which is the advance. They get an advance. They don't own.
That's not even no money. That's your money. That's a loan.
Well, they be flexible like
it is. Advance money is money I spend on shoes and Louis Vuitton and cars and shit.
So what's the? I know majors have came at you like, yo, we need you.
Yeah, I've
like,
been getting major deals opportunity for 10 years.
Like, what's the craziest deal you've seen that maybe you thought about? Like, you know what, man, I could kick my feet up a little bit.
I've had deals with more money offered to me, but the craziest deal that I turned down is the deal everybody know about, like the Rock Nation deal.
What was that?
It's like the first time that Jay-Z put me on that list. The artist, the playlist,
his playlist for the title,
yeah, the title list. So he put Ghetto Gospel 1 on there or whatever, and one of Jay-Z's best friends, Solange, ex-husband, baby daddy's like one of my real close. He from Houston, you know, like Beyonce from Houston, so like everybody that's like in the music industry, no, that's like regular shit. Like to y'all, it's like it's a big thing, but like the Knowles family and all of them people in Houston, that's like regular shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm real close with one of Jay-Z's best friends, and who is Solange's baby father, and they like play my music all the time together and shit like that, and they like want to get me to like get off the independent shit, you know what I'm saying? They would like call me together and listen to my music and tell me this, and then they made me an offer. It was a real good offer. It's $5 million, but you know what I'm saying?
You got a number though, right? Like, nigga give you $100 million now.
To create a new catalog, I would never sell it. The catalog that I own right now, I would never sell it.
Yeah, all right.
Like the way I look at it,
your whole catalog, they're buying it, and they want 2 albums from you. But they're going to own everything, and then you're a free agent. You can go make a new catalog
for $150 million.
$150 million.
Why didn't I just take $50 million and keep my catalog?
So you'd rather take less?
Because if my catalog is worth $150 million to you, that means that I'm generating. You said 150?
Yeah, so but they want 2 albums too.
So if my catalog is generating $150 million, that means I have to be making somewhere about $1.5 million a month. Monthly, I mean I'm making $1.5 million a month. Annually, which is a year, that means I'm making about $15 million a year, and then 10x. Which is a 10-year span. You
know the business, I could tell.
Exactly.
By the way, a lot of people that did them deals in the last couple of years, a lot of people sold, you know, either parts or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of people cashed out. Why would you?
Yeah, but this the thing. It's cool if you don't sell the entirety, or it's cool if you have multiple catalogs to where you still have a monthly or reoccurring check that's coming in, because you have to think about it like this. If your catalog is worth $150 million, why would a person that never has to stand on stage or perform, they never have to come to DJ Akademiks to do an interview, they never have to do a radio run, they never have to do none of the shit that you, the monkey, the performing artist, to stand on stage and dance around, they never have to do the shit that you do, but they're making more money than you. Why do you think this is?
I think
Why do you think the people that own
like quick
movies,
money up front? It's kind of like an advance still, right? So it's like, hey,
okay,
listen,
so that's the type of person that you are. You like instant gratification. Instant gratification doesn't last forever.
I think some artists look at it like, hey, if I would have to wait 12 years to get this money they'll give me today.
Yeah, but it's not you thinking about it from yearly. Think about it monthly. You a nigga artist. You a nigga. You do nigga shit. You go to jail. You get high. You got baby mamas. You got shit going on. You buy shit. You got spending habits. You are a fucking nigga. So guess what? When niggas are, like, prime example, you have great artists that was doing great shit, and then they make one mistake, like, oh, I said the wrong thing on stage at my concert. Now my shows went from 400,000 to 50. But my living condition is still on a $400,000 scale.
Yeah.
By my show rate. By my show velocity, not my show rate. The amount of shows that I'm doing. So I'm getting 400,000 times 30 times. I'm walking away with XYZ amount of millions. But guess what? Now I did something wrong, or something went wrong in life to where them $400,000 shows have went all the way down to 100, all the way down to 50. But my bills are still the same. Now, as an artist, it's not like I can have multiple, as like an actor, I have multiple movie roles that I'm working on. So I'm finna sign another movie deal with this whole other production company that has nothing to do with my movies with Marvel. So now with me going to go get with this other production company, even though I'm sitting on this $2 million that Marvel gave me for my role, but I really didn't burn through that shit because my diet, my traveling, my wardrobe, my team, all this shit, woo. But I'm still got money, but before I get another check from Marvel has to make their $2 million back plus interest. That's called recoupment. So, and within the music industry, if I can't go do another movie with Lionsgate Films while I'm working with Marvel because I still owe Marvel money.
True.
That's what's not fair about the music industry. Now, with me, or or to go back to what you saying with those artists, when you talk about catalog, if I sign to you for that $150 million, usually, well, that's a catalog deal. Catalog deals are not record deals, but it's still the same, because with a catalog deal is that catalog that you sold is over with for you, your kids, your family, everybody that they love. If you didn't put a grandfather percentage in, and they still have to recoup. Nobody gets paid until we make way more than what we gave you. So if I gave you 150, I need to make 180 back. So you got to wait an extra 20 million, an extra 19. They tell you this is going to be even, but it's not. You have to wait for they make their money back and some. Then you will start getting a check. But if you was a person that was, like I said, if you are getting $150 million off your catalog, that means your catalog is generating $1.5 million a month. What does that mean? That means that, and if you own that means you now have hit the lottery. I see niggas and black people all around the world run around this motherfucker praying to Jesus, they'll cut 2 fingers off to win the lottery. If you're a successful artist that's streaming well and that's doing good, you hit the lottery, bro.
That's a fact. Because
what it is that every 30 days, just like no matter what, if your leg get cut off tomorrow, you got a long list of bills and payrolls checks that you have to pay to people. We don't give a fuck that your leg got cut off, Akademiks. We love you, but we didn't tell you to go ski sloping. We didn't tell you to go fuck with the fucking bear when you was on a vacation with your girl in the woods. We didn't tell you to do that. So guess what? We still got kids, family, responsibilities, and bill collectors that we have to pay. So guess what? Just because you're not in the same capability that you was to make the money that you was making when I originally started working with you or for you, I still need my money. And that's how life works. So just because you're an artist that, you signed for $3 million, you was getting paid $100,000 show, but now you got a federal case or you got whatever going on in life that's going on. You sold your catalog, you sold the shit that you own, you got lawyer fees, you got all this shit going on. Now you got to liquidize the things that you own, because a person from the outside in looks at you like, oh, that nigga own Walmart, because that's like the same thing as being a successful rapper. You own a big company that's making money. The people that own big companies, the record labels, the people that own real estate, they do their work, they do their due diligence, but just like you right now, you wait for the 26th, the 25th, the 27th, the 17th, whatever day of the month that you wait on. You wait for that check to come in from all the work that you've done. You still getting a check right now on YouTube from 2017, 2018 that trickles to what you're doing right now. So guess what? You're creating something called compound interest. You're steadily combining more and more content to where this content used to get 600,000 views a month. Now it's only getting 60, but it's okay because you have 6,000
of those.
Exactly. Artists do the same thing, but they don't get to live off of their hard work and that labor that they put in because they kept selling it for advances. So therefore, when the reality hits and they go through things, that's why a motherfucker like Akademiks can talk shit about them, because if they did their business right, you would never be able to talk shit about them. That's true.
And also if they have their knowledge, because the
knowledge I possess comes from being smart.
I think they get that first wire from the advance and they're like, fuck it, I'm set. Hey, how did you learn the business?
I'm a genius.
I know you say you're a genius, but it had to, like, this is one of those shit.
I've made multi-million dollars for multi-different things, from entertainment for my cell phone. I grabbed a cell phone.
But you have to learn this. One thing with the music business, and especially when people are young, they're not gonna tell you all of the tricks, and they're gonna kind of give you the shit that glitters.
I'm special,
and expect you to be like, all right, just give me the gold. I don't want to see what else.
I'm special. I'm a god.
You never signed a bad deal. You had to sign a bad deal.
Never. Why would I sign a bad deal when I can read? Why would I sign a bad deal when I can make money? Why would I sign a bad deal when beautiful women like me and think I'm handsome? That don't make sense. Why would I sign to a white man when I can sign to his white daughter? Like, I don't get it.
Now, a bunch of other things.
Yeah, black man too. I don't give a fuck here. Black niggas, whoever. It don't matter who it is. Fuck the race part. It's like whoever. Like, before I work for you, I work for myself.
Hey, I knew you as the ultimate hustler. And I give you like the title that you're one of those that I know you won't ever go broke, because you're someone who also doesn't put pride as the thing. I know there's a lot of rappers that are fucked up. Like, I don't even want to allude to anybody specifically. they rather go back and go do some illegal shit that might put them in jail rather than be humbled and realize, yo, listen, you fucked up off that because you ain't had it hit in a while, or you ran through your money, or this happened, that happened. And rather than doing the work that, you know, could get them back on their feet, where fans might look at them and be like, damn, bro, what's going on with you? They don't want that embarrassment, right?
But some of them, it ain't even that they don't want to put the work in. They don't own their music. They don't own their shit. They in debt. So it doesn't, they lost the motivation. Even if they do put the work in, they still not going to get the money off of it because you sold the catalog. You don't own those percentages of that music. The new music too, unless your label drops you and lets you go. But that means they said we dropping you because we don't want the bill of you though. We don't want the what is it called? The fucking we don't want the fucking like what is it, baggage. We don't want the baggage of having you, like, you know what I'm saying, you're a burden to the label. The money that we spending just keeping you around or keeping people that's on the staff working your situation.
Or giving you an overhead or whatever.
Yeah, the overhead, it doesn't make sense. Or
paying for your flights or whatever. You were a jet artist back then, but now you're not a jet artist, but you still requesting jets. We can't say no.
And again, that's artist problem. Like all of that shit, like you trying to keep up with the Joneses off of the record label money, off the money that this company give you, not your money. Like, be like Rick Ross, buy a jet before you spend. Like, I guarantee you, there's a huge amount of artists who like or probably are still big or like been big, that the money that they made when they was touring and they was riding private jets to London and Paris, they spending $40,000-$50,000. Let's just say they did that 200 times. That's a fucking private jet right there. They could have flew domestically. They could have flew regular. Still went made the same money. Had beefed up on the security to make themselves feel more secure, or to not be bothered. Buying 3 to 4 more human beings, security guards, first class flights is still way cheaper than paying $50,000 for a jet, $30,000 for a jet. So you equate that times a 6-year career. 6 years, 5 years of adding up your money and saving, not because the thing about making money is about how much you generate and the profit share, and it's about how much you save, how much you keep, because it's about how much does it cost for you to operate, how much does it cost for you to be you. Well, if an artist was able to go 6 years in a dominant period, making all of that money and not spending it on frivolous shit that doesn't, like, see, people try to say that about jury, but jury is it's a necessity.
Yeah, I remember I see you buy some ridiculous pieces.
It's needed.
How much does that shit cost?
They could have $500,000.
That's really $500,000?
Yeah, for sure. You got a Cuban on. You
Fill
this motherfucker. You got to fill my Cuban and fill your Cuban. And then you tell me what your jewelry.
This is heavy as fuck. Well, why would you buy this though? Like, I mean, like,
because I can afford it.
No, it's not about necessarily affording it.
Because that's a Grammy. To the streets, that's a Grammy. To the streets, that's a like championship ring. It's about kilo and 700, like a little over. Big ass.
It's fucking huge.
Them is real 20-pointers and 30-pointers all over the rims of it. Like you could pull a truck with this. Like you could wrap this around the 18, like a wheel, and pull another truck.
Explain the logic on a financial level, because some people are going to be like, well, he's making sense and he sounds smart, but jewelry is a dumb purchase. That's what they're
because they're not an entertainer. You don't understand the value of to say that jewelry is a wasteful investment is to say that special effects is a wasteful investment in movies. You have people that like realistic movies that don't want to see fake shit. You got people that only want to see sci-fi. You got certain scenes and certain Spider-Man movies and sci-fi movies. This one scene cost the whole production of your whole movie. For us to make Spider-Man and the Green Goblin fall from the mountain of Everest or whatever the fuck, the Statue of Liberty, and this shit look realistic. And guess what? That's the reason why Spider-Man movies are making the amount of money that they're making, for it getting the excitement that they're getting, and having all of the different things that you can sell with Star Wars or Spider-Man on it versus to trying to put a Medea movie. You can't put a Medea movie on a pencil and people want to see it. and buy it because it does not hold that excitement value. Jewelry.
So do you buy for promotional purposes, or you buy it because you love it?
I buy it because I love it. I'm from Houston, Texas. Jewelry is a part of my culture. Really? Jewelry is a part of my lifestyle. This is a bandana, like from.
Yeah, I don't see nobody with no big ass jewelry.
Permanent diamond teeth. This is my culture. Like
you flexing on the other niggas with this because I don't think nobody else in
like
Houston rap culture got that.
No.
Do you got the biggest chain?
Only
right
me.
Huh? Do you got like the biggest Cuban right now?
Yeah. Me and Slim Thug. But I got like me and Slim Thug got the biggest Cubans in like Texas, but like I got mine's is like a little different than Slim because I got like bigger diamonds in it. So like that, like just something as simple as putting bigger diamonds in your piece, add another $100,000 to it.
The only thing with big pieces of jewelry,
but it's like cars too. Like okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. You go, but we brought up a great nigga, great subject. What you just said, like people saying that buying jewelry is wasteful. No, it's not. Just like buying cars in the entertainment industry, no, it's not.
Like Sean Kingston, like he used to have all the biggest jewelry, and then later on we realized maybe some weren't paid for. So it was like smoke and mirrors.
How Sean Kingston still living in fat ass mansions, and Sean Kingston
he just got arrested for fraud. They said like he was just like, yo, I'm gonna get you back on this.
I understand that. That's his relationships in life not working out right. Like with his jewelers and shit. Like you owe jewelers money. There's plenty of people owe jewelers money, and just about the relationship that you have with the jeweler, to where he feel like you benefiting him, to where he want to sue you or not. Like, but at the end of the day, Sean Kingston is one in a million. He got other habits and other shit that he like to do. But the fact of the matter is, he's still living a millionaire's lifestyle without continuously dropping platinum records. And he's able to get through certain doors off of his image and the way he presents himself. If Sean Kingston presented himself like Delonte West,
yo, Delonte, shout out to my man. Yes,
I'm just saying though, like,
no, I get it. So you're looking at it from that aspect. And even if maybe he's not dropping records all the time now, even he has a name on Sean Kingston.
Let's just go, fuck all that. Let's just go off of having shit. I just seen up in this motherfucker, you got cards of Omni and the Hellcat. Omni and the Hellcat made the whole world know who he is off of what he buys. He's not talented.
You think that was a great brand move, or you think he got it hot for the feds pretty well?
What he did to make money is his own personal endeavors that he did not clean up or whatever. That's personal. Like, whatever. He got the job done. What he wanted to get done, he accomplished it. Now, how he chose to make the money, and if he had the ability to keep the money or hide it from the powers that be, that's here nor there. But he bought the cars, he bought the jewelry, he got the followers, he got the engagement, he got the attention, he got the blog sites.
Yeah, he definitely wanted the attention too.
So therefore he can come out, he can get out of jail 1,000 times without no jury, and people will want to see him like that again. It's the same thing with women. It's a lot of women that was fat and ugly that would have never got a chance in the world if they didn't get. It's a lot of girls that would have never. Tell the truth, bro. I'm a realist. I ain't with all that fake shit. Like, I'm a realist. There's a lot of women in this world that would have never got the light of day if they didn't have a wig on their head, if they didn't have a mask on their face with makeup, if they didn't have veneers in their mouth, if they didn't get the body fat in their body moved and shifted to other places. Then you have certain people that's naturally born blessed that don't need none of that, and that's where the line of subjectiveness has changed, because we live in a world now to where 80 to 90% of the things that you want to buy that most people have to earn, or most people have to like practice and to develop a skill or to look a look, people can just buy that shit now.
How do you feel about that? It's interesting because I watched you do an interview on No Jumper with Sharp, and you guys were like kind of in a back and forth about, you're like updating, but like updating a mythology, right? And I guess his thing was more of, it's about to be like we gotta still see things as old school, and you're like,
it's idiot. No, it's futile.
No, and you were very big on that. Because it felt like your goals were clear. Your goals is like, listen, why am I in this for? Is that how you look at everything?
So I look at everything. That's what niggas' problems is. Like, I've been buying cars before I was a rapper. I'm gonna buy cars after a rapper. I've been buying jewelry before I was a rapper. It's all documented. Like, anything I do, anything I like, I've liked it my whole life. Like, I don't give a. I'm just one of them people. Like, I'm gonna be great regardless. Like I don't gotta keep up with the nothing. Like, I'm a taste maker. You have people that follow taste. You have people that make taste. You know what I'm saying? I'm a chef. I create things that other people like. You know what I'm saying? So to go back to the question that what you just asked me again? I forgot about about the sharp shit.
Oh yeah, I was saying that I was hearing your perspective saying, hey, listen, I'm not gonna be the person fighting technology and fighting shit being updated.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna figure out how I could I could use that to my advantage.
Okay.
It's like a nigga that see the computer and be like, nah, I'm a typewriter nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And be like, yo, but real office workers don't use a computer, they use a typewriter, and be like, well, the computer gonna spell check, you could go back, you could backspace.
I forgot my point, my bad. But yeah, the point is that nigga, work smarter, not harder, but also get the job done. Like, we in this shit to get the job done. I didn't come in this shit to impress another nigga. I'm impressing myself. I don't really come in this hole to impress bitches because a bitch impressed off me off of who I am. Like, I'm the type of bitch, just like I come to this interview, I don't need my hair done for no attractive women to like me. I don't need an edge up for attractive women to like me. Attractive women gonna like me, just who I am. I can walk into a bitch with no shoes on, house shoes, and get a bitch. So therefore, it's the same thing with being a successful artist or being in the limelight. Like, you have to have an undenied level of confidence to know assertively, I came to do this thing. I came to be a champion athlete. I came to be the greatest podcast. I came to be the whatever. But I'm not only these things because I have performance enhancement drugs, or because I got the greatest coach, or because I so happen to be with the best team. No, I'm the best player. So if you know that you have, but you can't just be saying that shit, you have to put in the work. You have to put in, you know what I'm saying, the time and the effort and perfect your craft. But to not evolve with the playing field that you up against, that's when you start that's when the big headedness comes in and you start to lose, because guess what?
I like that model. Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder, because you gotta think about it like this, bro. It's like, just look at Burner. Burner is great example. Burner.
Are we talking about Burner Boy?
No. I'm talking about Burner, the CEO owner of Cookies.
Oh, Burner or BER.
Yeah,
Okay,
Burner. Burner could have continued to follow.
He's fucking smart, ain't he?
He's a genius. He could have continued to follow the lines of everybody in California. Oh, they made this and that legal. We can do things this way now, but we still want to just trap. Like, we still just want to have the best smoke and like, and we gonna, you know what I'm saying, the most we might take it is get us a small commercial place of business where we could be a small distribution company or something like that. Where it is, Burner looked at this like, okay, I have an opportunity now to create a lifestyle. I have an opportunity now to create a brand. I have an opportunity now to take something that's in the black market and make it a household product that the whole world loves and consumes, whether it's a niche that everybody is not. It's like anime. Anime is a niche, but it's a huge conglomerate of the world, and then there's some people that look at anime like this is some complete bullshit. Cartoons. Why is the adults watching cartoons? But when it comes to the lucrativeness, the money that's generated,
Burner's making a shit ton of money.
Who?
Like, Burner's making a lot of money.
Burner's making an outrageous amount of money. He might never have. He raps all the time, but do I have to rap? No. So would he be a fool to try to fit in with the other trappers and the other hustlers to get their acceptance, to get their...
Oh yeah, because some people might look at him like, well, nigga, you doing it that way, nigga. We came up from the mud, nigga. We not getting as much as you getting, but we doing it like the OGs used to do it.
OGs is in old school Cadillacs and in old folks' homes and arguing with their baby mamas and kids and son and grew up, went to college and don't want to fuck with You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is about longevity. This shit about making money. This shit about being great. This shit about, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit about the whole point of the streets and the struggle is to get out of it. The whole point of picking up any line of finesse in out of poverty, the point is to finesse your way out, not to finesse your way into continuously having to only be doing this thing that you're doing to survive. Like, you know what I'm saying? If if you have the ability to rob somebody from talking to them and making them feel a certain type of comfortable and showing them certain gestures, and then you get them into a room, into a space where their guard is down, and you put them in a position where you forcefully take something to them, you probably have the same capabilities to talk to somebody into giving you a large amount of money, or to
without forcing
them. Just like a lawyer. Or a lawyer was
you a slick talker though.
For sure.
That's one thing we know about it, because you're one of my select few people who I've never seen lost an argument online. Like once the back and forth started.
I'm one of the people that beat the internet.
Yeah.
Y'all heard the internet. You heard this academic said it. I have yet to take an L on the net.
Once I start posting you and whoever going back and forth, you got too many jokes. You know what I mean?
Can't be fucked with, bro. I might have a few people I let make it, because I probably got like people like my uncle, people in my life like, man, Walka, stop arguing with them people, a little make it to like prove to people that, because that was
you can't be the nigga that talking rhymes, man. This nigga's talking in rhymes and riddles, man. Like,
can't be beat.
Hey, two things. $10 million on OnlyFans. Did you make that? Is that real?
Yeah, way like really more, but like yeah, collectively for sure.
You know what I like about that?
It's easy though. Look at the girl. The little girl went from 20 million 2 years ago to 50 million now. Like, that shit easy, bro.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I like about you and even that situation, is that I don't feel like you put that in everybody's face who ain't looking for it. Like, exactly. if I fuck with you because I think you're funny and I like your music,
I have a place for that.
I'm not gonna be every time you're trying to sell, be like, I know you listen to my music, but don't you want to whack off to this or whatever? And I think that's cool about it.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, like for the most part, this shit really about the girls. Like, people just are like overly too. What is the word for it? Like, attached and involved to my lifestyle to the point to where it's
what made you start?
Like, I'm handsome, beautiful women been liking me my whole life. I'm blessed from God. I ain't got nothing up under my clothes that I'm ashamed of. I'm blessed. I got weapons. I got shit that girls want to see.
Was it quarantine? I feel like quarantine. Really...
the COVID. I was on it before COVID, making money before COVID, but COVID just made it skyrocket through the roof because nobody had nothing else to do. We couldn't go nowhere.
You had a great business plan. I don't even know if
it's a great business model.
Well, you had a great marketing plan. I don't even know if this is true. You're like, yo, this is like my girl, or like
these my girlfriends.
No,
I'm polygamous.
You know, at that point, we're thinking this is the person he loves. Like, this is like his wife. You know what I mean? Right. Like, you basically did the Adam shit before Adam, right? Because like that was a huge draw. That was a huge draw.
Adam was one of my biggest fans. Even though he's a little weird, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Listen, I think I know you well enough. You won't be doing no scene with him.
No, I'm a gangster. I would never do no. See, I'm a gangster. No bati, nothing.
The only thing I say with Adam is like, yo, I be feeling like, I know there is no such thing as you got enough money, but I'm like, you can pimp some other hoes. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you gotta have your queen in your
every
space.
woman is gonna pimp you. That's how I look at it.
Really?
Every woman is gonna pimp you. So like, it's not even about pimping. It's just about taking advantage of your position in life. Like, it's just by being a leader and understanding. A person who doesn't want to be 100% in truth with the people that come into your life for what are the reasons that they're in your life for, you're a fool. If when you wake up in the morning,
what do you mean? What do you mean they're pimping you though? Hold on, you got to put me on some game. Come on.
Yeah, I'm finna put you down. I hate to put you in this predicament, but we got to use you.
Okay, go ahead.
You are a black man in America. You're doing pretty well for yourself. You have a business going on for yourself. You have a fan base going on for yourself. You have a staff of people that work for you. You don't need anything from a woman for you to function and operate the way that you do.
Definitely.
Right? When you take a woman into your life, all you asking her for is a little peace of mind, relation, sex, conversation, maybe help around the house here and there.
Hey, you got it nailed down. There you go.
If you can.
Okay.
Now, you are human with a heart, 2 lungs, 2 feet, 2 arms. Same type of a human that this woman is. But just because you are in a position of success and power, the world and society has programmed her and you to believe in that in order to keep women or these type of people in your life, it is your duty and your job to mentally and financially.
Definitely financially.
You see how you jumped on it financially? Support this woman. Just for that person to exist in your life. Meaning that person is a prize that you have to work and achieve things for to have around you. I have to have this type of a car to make you feel comfortable and feel like you're the beautiful woman that you are in this car. I have to live in this type of neighborhood or in these type of surroundings for one, for you to feel safe. Two, for you to understand the difference in stature and hierarchy from when you went and fuck with them other niggas versus to when you come and fuck with me.
Okay. Now, I'm following you.
Now,
You're making sense.
All this woman has to do, though, is eat, sleep, shit, and piss. All she has to do is wake up, grab some Crayolas, and put a different face on her face.
But don't society make us feel like
I don't give a fuck what
if we
society
require
makes me
anything
feel.
more than a woman, like we're not supposed to require anything much more of a woman?
You're an idiot. In the jungle, lions require a lioness to go and hunt.
Word?
You ain't know that?
I gotta get back on my Discovery Channel shit.
Yeah, what are you saying? It's a 50% equation in life. A woman incubates life. A woman harbors life. She does not create life. She does not fertilize it. The fertilizer comes out of your nuts. They ain't made no AI. They ain't made no cerebral.
Say Houston talk, man. I gotta go down there. I'm about to cop a house down there like Drizzy.
I'm gonna just tell you like this, bro. See, the P it's a big letter. It's bigger than what people just put the P in. See, you got pimps, you got players. I'm both.
Did somebody teach you this shit, or you kind of like came
genius.
up with this stuff
I'm
by
born
yourself?
in this shit. Just understand. Let me give you a small example. A pimp is somebody who makes the girl go get money, makes other people go get money from their leadership and their belief system and their game planning. A pimp has to make somebody go get money. A player fucks with people that already got it. See, a player know how to play his way into a position to be around women that have all the opportunities, all the food, the houses, the cars, the jobs, the business relationships, or it's just gonna super 100% believe and help you thrive in whatever you doing. She's willing to give whatever resources that she have more than her body.
I feel like I'm in class. I got a question though. Okay, but I feel most women, and you can tell me if this is most women, but I feel like the trait of most women is that when men get resources, we want to share with women. When women get...
No, we don't. Men want to fuck. Stop lying. Stop the fake shit. This is why you men are not winning. This is why y'all not having what I'm having. This is why I don't have the power and the control over the women that's around you, because you steady living a lie. That's a lie. Don't no man want to share shit but his dick and vagina. Tell the truth, bro. That's just the honest to God truth. Once you start allowing women to live in the real truth, then you can start getting the real results. Men live in this fake facade that women control over them because they're playing their game, and women realize, okay, you soft. You gonna let me tell you or do whatever I want or act to wherever I want, long as that you feel the end goal result is you get the pussy. See, first they used to do that without requiring like items. Like first this was, okay, well, you got to take me out, you got to feed me, which a man should want to take a woman out regardless. That's low level shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like base level. That's like when you doing your taxes, you counted up the wages of what you spent, but you ain't start filing and you ain't start doing deductions and shit like that. The hard shit. You just lined up and kept your receipts. That's the easy shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it starts to get real and it starts to get dense, what women ask for and what women require for is shit that changes the trajectory of their life. Okay. The things that women bring into your life, it doesn't change the trajectory of your life, but it may give you peace, that make you mentally feel that, oh, okay, I'm cool right now and I feel a little bit more motivated because I can call baby, I chill with baby and she take a little ease out of my mind. But also you have to understand, things that feel too good also can damage you because now you're using this as a chemical dependency. But
what's the value of pussy?
The same value of dick.
Because I think that's what women are selling out here.
The reason why pussy is so valuable is because so many men have But by human genetics and DNA, a man is made to overly fertilize. That's just a man is made to ejaculate multiple times. Like that's the one thing about men that I sympathize with. Like a man is made to fertilize with multiple women. That's just what it is. That's why a man can reproduce every.
So you don't believe in monogamy?
No, that's not how the world was created. No. But
if you got with a girl, would you tell her the truth?
A woman can. I don't lie about shit with no woman. That's like to lie to a woman is like you scared of her. Like you scared of the consequences of you gonna get in trouble. If I'm the man and I'm giving you. Even if you a woman and you have these things for yourself, let's just say because that's what, like a lot of women argument is that
I could do for myself.
I could do for myself. You can, but it's a lot of the things that you want to do by yourself, that you are doing by yourself, that you're going to need a team effort. It's going to call for you to get into some type of a team effort. A car does not function itself autonomously without motherfucking the AI and the computer system and all these motherfucking shit that add on the car for it to drive itself. But guess what? This great machine mechanism they created that can drive itself self-sufficiently, you bust one tire, that doesn't work anymore.
True.
You take out one brakes, it doesn't work anymore. And people always feel that they don't need nobody when all of their parts are working. As soon as you go through something in life, that's when you start searching for help and resources. When one of your parts on your car breaks down, that's when women start to realize, oh damn, I can't do this by myself because I want to scale. I want to go to another level. And for me to go to another level, I may need his marketing. I may need her advertisement of laying out my flyers and my promotional shit and sending out email blasts. I may need this person money. I might have a certain amount of money, but I don't have enough money to get this big of a venue. So at the end of the day, once people start realizing that everybody needs everybody in the team effort. Okay, well, the first team that starts in the world is the team that's on the household of a family, the mother and the father, the man and the woman. That's the first team in the world that you're going to utilize over anybody because the person that you love. And what a lot of people fuck up with is people fall in love with people that they're not a team with. We don't help each other besides ecstasy or like physically, emotionally. We don't do nothing for each other. So after I get my nut as a man, I don't necessarily want to be laid up under you all day, or I don't necessarily want to do.
I gotta get to work. I gotta get to work. I gotta go get the money.
And guess
what?
Make
sure I keep doing this.
And if you a man that's doing a higher level and a higher volume of that, and all she's doing is being your woman. If the first time she get mad at you over some shit that you might be wrong about, but deep down inside you're gonna be like, how the fuck you mad at me when I just did this and this and this and that? How the fuck you got an attitude of how you telling me this when you living like this? That's gonna be how you feel. But her as a woman feel like I don't give a fuck about what you doing for me. I'm a woman and I deserve to be this and this.
I think that's like a 2024 mentality. I ain't gonna lie. A gratefulness at an all-time high, man.
Exactly. So, and guess what?
How you deal with that? Like a grateful bitch.
You don't. It's about what you accept. It's your world. It's your rules. If a motherfucker come into your show right now and say, Akademiks, you a bitch ass nigga, fuck you, you gonna say, get the fuck off my show. I don't have to deal with that. Why you can't do that with a woman in your life? Because you horny? Because you want to bust another nut? It's not another girl out there? Just like a woman tell a man, for anything that one nigga want to do, the next nigga will. That's the same thing with a woman. And then she will do it. The thing about it is, what another man won't do, one man will do what another man won't do, but another man will never do that with the knowing understanding, unless he's a complete simp, beta male. He would never do that knowing another man exists. Another man would never take. That's why.
I'm breaking that. You say what?
You said some real shit, huh? Think about it.
I ain't gonna lie. My nigga giving school over here, man. I already know the title of this video. This nigga giving me game.
A man would never, and unless he also has another life, meaning a wife, a kid.
Okay.
And that means that you're not important to him. You just another slut. You just my fling thing. So if it's not that, a man would never take care of a woman, protect a woman, love a woman, provide for a woman that has another man in her life that has the same amount of respect, say so, and domination over that woman. And
okay, that's true.
And he knows that.
Yeah, you're right.
Knowing that. But women will. a woman will share her man with another woman that she knows has an equal amount of domination over it, or say so with that man. A woman will coexist and help another man raise another woman's child with that woman, and still both counterpartedly be working and helping that man up under the leadership of that man that's in the middle. Two men will never be led by a woman that's sharing them. That's men. True. A man don't want to get punked by another man. A man don't want to get told what to do by another man.
That's why I'm against any stepdaddy situation.
Exactly, because you're a real man. You're an old school man. You got old school principles. A real man does not want another computer programming his computers.
Have you ever got your heart broken?
Who hasn't got that heart broken? But I've never really had to have a heart to break. Cause my mama, the first woman broke my heart was my mother.
What?
Yeah.
How does that work? She disappointed you?
I was raised different. I seen different things very young. I was, I don't know how you put it, but I was born into the lifestyle that I live. I was born into it. I've been seeing it.
You think that traumatized you, or do you think it made you more equipped to deal with just reality?
No, it's just, you ever seen when, like in the Marvel comics or the DC comics, it's this catastrophic event that happened to
one of the superheroes, and it made him greater.
Man, Joker fell into this shit, and it made him crazy. The Joker, the Flash is a scientist. One day on the storm, electricity went through the building and hit his shit and turned him to the fastest man alive. It was like that. Like you can't become the diamond that I've become. You can't become the genius that I've become without going through the pressures that make diamonds.
What do you think about? I feel like it's a 2024 mentality now, where women are like, all right, I'm gonna cheat back. Like they've been hearing it from Sexy Red, fuck cool. My baby dad, this and third. Be like, yo, he cheat, I cheat back. You believe in cheating back for women?
I don't believe in cheating. Period. I believe that we can get to that after I say this part, because we're just gonna talk about the subject. Okay. From the subject in hand, the reason why women are living in this new truth, like how they say, girl, live your truth. What's your truth? The reason why they're living in
city girls,
the city girls' truth, is because they're so, and that's why I support the girls when it comes to this shit. Niggas lie too much. Everything that niggas is dealing with from alpha women is the ending result in the answer to the equation of niggas lying to women too much. Niggas have lied to women so much to the point to where they have created a layer of skin, and they've created a consciousness of pride that, what is a point of being a faithful bitch or a house bitch when house bitches and faithful bitches get cheated on, because I'm the bitch that's cheating with your nigga that I know that he has a faithful bitch at home, versus to that man giving the women the ultimate ultimatum to say, I fuck with you, I like you, you sexy, I wanna, whatever I'm finna do with you, what I'm finna do with you, but I do got a girl at home that's important to me and this significant to me in this way in life, and she means this much to me. So before I can have certain amount of sexual relationships with you, she gotta know that you exist. Like, we gotta be all cool together, even if we don't all have sex together, even if we don't all.
Whatever. Oh, so you down with letting them all know? You
have to.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell one the truth and tell the other the lie.
And then you get caught up and you still end up being a liar. Sure. A lot of these women, see, now what I said was, when women saying, like, this go back to the conversation I was saying earlier, like what a nigga won't allow. The women that are in situations now where they fucking with multiple niggas, like that's the girls that's gonna argument with that shit. I said, well, I got 5 niggas on my roster right now. Them 5 niggas on your roster, none of them niggas think you are nothing.
That is definitely
They would
true.
never wife you. They would never love you.
That's the confusing thing.
They would never do nothing with you besides fuck you. A lot of the pictures that you take with them ain't going on their page. They're not even posting that you around them. That's why you always see these bad bitches on the boat. You never see the niggas. You might see the bottom of a nigga muscle shirt. You might see the nigga shoes. You might see an ugly ass big foot in the corner. You know what I'm saying? A nigga shoulder. You never see these niggas that's got these women on these extravagant ass trips. You just see the group of girls we live. Hey girl, ooh, yeah, that's what you see. You see a bunch of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, that's why I said, how can women say, I don't need niggas when the majority of the exciting things that women are doing in life is off of a nigga's money? You couldn't even be a hoe if it wasn't for niggas. If a nigga wasn't horny, you wouldn't be able to go to fucking Puerto Rico and get your body done. It wouldn't make sense.
That's a fact.
It's not enough. It wouldn't be enough money on the market. It wouldn't be enough money on the market.
Niggas do finance the whoredom of females. Yeah, 100%.
Everything about the entire careers of women, nigga, and it's cool for me because I'm on the other side. Like, I'm with the bitches. Like, I'm with them. I'm getting the money out of this shit. So I don't care. I just feel bad for the niggas who allow it to happen to the point to where they lose the masculinity behind the manhood of just letting women handle them and just do them any type of way. They do it publicly and then rap about it, and then to where it's like they create this cognitive energy.
Your girl could make no song called "Fuck My Baby Daddy"?
Huh?
Right.
Yeah, all that shit, which is cool though. That's cool. Like, whatever, women power, go hard. Women keep breaking these niggas, keep breaking them and get all their money and break them down, baby. And yeah, keep asking for it. Take all their money, and then when you meet a real nigga like me, share it with me.
God damn.
That's how I feel. So keep doing y'all thing, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so
girl power.
Again, I've covered you in so many things. Well, first of all, there was two. Before I even get
my
to
album just dropped too, man. Sauce Father 2, the kid that did.
No, of course we will get to that. And I feel like we've been already like.
I mean, it's
been a minute. Yeah, it's been a while.
This legendary conversation right here.
Yo, whatever happened? How did you and like Young Thug figure out whatever? Because I remember that thing, and I remember there was a video where like y'all was in the same place, like throwing up signs at each other. I was like, what the hell?
For me, we never figured it out really like that. It just more or less on some, I don't give a fuck. I stood on the business. I said what I said. I did what I did. Whenever it came to the streets, I stood on the business in the streets. Whenever it came to the music, I stood on the business in the music. And
be honest, you would think Young Thug was like this though.
I think he was like, what?
Man, you heard what they said in court about this nigga? The whole time he rocking dresses, I'm like, all right, okay, he's like he's a troll. He's not like, you know what I mean? When I heard all the shit that they've been saying that he did, I'm like, oh, this nigga was really the boogeyman. He's a killer. Not like a killer, but like he really like that. He'll get a nigga knocked off. Well, that's what they say in the court people. You ain't think like he was like this. Now we're hearing all these stories about how like Thug was just really that. He's on that. You've been around rappers, and rappers purport to be tough or act like they with whatever, but it's probably a handful, right? And you could probably see the genuine ones. Like with Thug, I thought a lot of shit was just trolling, and I was like, oh yeah, this was a serious motherfucker right here.
You could step on the spider and spider still kill people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's a great analogy.
You can step on a small ass little black widow, black Wakuda, whatever the fuck that shit is. But if it bites you first, it'll kill you. So the way I look at it is that when you born in like the streets, like the streets is like a jungle. You know what I'm saying? That's the safari. It's a lot of people who they true characteristics may not be their animalistic characteristics, but the settings and the surroundings that you given with, the terrain that you given, you have to use that killer instinct to survive. You have to use that killer instinct to remain in your own peace because people want to challenge your peace. And I, you know what I'm saying? I feel like any nigga who claim and represent the cloth and the lifestyle that we all supposed to come from, like, you supposed to have that killer instinct in you. So I
it felt like
I don't believe I try not to, what's the word, underestimate. I try not to underestimate nobody when it comes to no street shit, but the morals and the principles that come behind it too, like, I feel like you gotta uphold that. Cause I'm different. Like, I do a lot of shit that regular street people don't consider. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I watched anime before anime was cool. I do all the karate shit, nunchucks, and you know what I'm saying, Hadouken and all that shit. But all that shit still is a form of violence. It's still a form of being a warrior and a soldier and shit like that. So it's still masculine. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. When I seen that one video of y'all was in somewhere, it looked like both y'all just stood y'all ground. And
oh yeah. Like that's for anybody to come to my city. Just like when I go to, you know what I'm saying, other cities, like when it come to banging, and you know what I'm saying.
Did you pull up on that nigga?
We was out. I knew that they was going to a concert with Trey, and I just made it my thing to like.
Oh, you doing that? Oh shit.
That's Houston shit though. Like that ain't.
I thought you'd be like, you know what, man?
That's what Houston do. When Houston find out it's celebrities that are somewhere from out of town, the people that's important, we gonna pull up and greet them. That's just
hopefully in a good way. Damn. Wait, what do you think about like this whole like? Well, really, not only necessarily his trial, but like the whole Rico thing. I thought at one point they were trying to get you in a Rico.
I mean, people try to do everything. I mean, I'm just feel like I'm blessed and I'm fortunate to do everything that I do. I don't gotta hide what I'm doing. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the feds want you, you can't really beat the feds when they want you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
do you ever have any warnings? Like, you're like, yo, I think they kind of on me. They pulling you over, doing whatever weird shit.
Yeah, like, all of that shit for me is like public documentation. Like, the feds hit my mansion 2017.
What was that experience like?
It's another day in the life.
No, nigga, that gotta be scary. Nigga, they kicking your door down. They looking for everything. You don't know what's going. Like, you don't know what they got, what they don't got. Like, you know, you keep it a cool poker face, but it's just like you don't know if it's a rap at that point.
I mean, you gotta know what you're doing. Like, I know the video game I'm playing. Like, I know my attributes. I know my move list. I know if any flaws that I do have in my armor. From that perspective, it's not even, you know what I'm saying? How can I say it? It's not, they not finna waste their time on nothing that ain't it. They want the it. You know what I mean? They don't want no shit that's like, you know what I mean? And I'm very, very intelligent and strategic with making sure that, especially at a period of time when my life becomes so public and so, you know what I'm saying? When you become a celebrity, you sharing your reality with everybody. You know what I mean? So that I'm very smart and strategic at what I do, when I do it, how I did it. And I also knew that, again, when it was time to evolve and do something bigger and better with it, I wasn't afraid to do that or worried about the opinions of some niggas. Because the opinions of niggas that had you in jail with only niggas.
That's true. Hey, I seen a body cam video of you getting pulled over. I don't know where it was, and I was just like, yo, you seem to kind of know the process. Like, it wasn't your first rodeo.
Like, I'm from Texas. Like,
hey, you know how the body cam do these rappers in? Because the rappers would be like, yeah, they'll say whatever, and then as soon as it happens, it's like, yo, please don't take me to jail. Like, it's a whole bunch of not realizing like a lot of times it happens. Niggas made their mind up already. You know what I mean?
Well, yes, no, 14 years old, bro. Jesus I've been going to jail. I've been on the news. I've been going to penitentiary. I've done all of that shit. Like, I've did it already. What is jail?
You was like a roadside lawyer, man, a little bit.
Yeah, like that's the thing about it. Like with me, like I've been in jail. Like okay, going to jail is one thing. Then like going to the penitentiary is different. Like
you been to both?
Yeah. So like when you go to we don't talk to law, we don't fuck with police, like nigga don't do no telling, none of that. But like when you go to the penitentiary though, you develop a certain style of conversation with officers that can sway in your position, in your benefit. Like this ain't about nothing telling. We doing time together. When you in the penitentiary, you have to, hey boss man, officer, like you done seen this officer come into the unit when he was 18 years old. This is his first job. You've been on this unit for 5 years. Bro 24 now. You done watched bro grow up, had kids, all type of shit. Like you just know how to deal with officers a certain type of way to it. We can exchange a conversation. You know I'm a gangster, you know I'm a street nigga, you know I'm a criminal, whatever. I know you an officer of law, you an upstanding citizen, all that shit, but I know how to have a conversation with you and find mutual ground where you can still look at me as a human and I can still look at you as a human, besides you wearing your badge and me wearing the flag or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? And like,
that's an interesting outlook. Yeah, no, that's. I noticed that from that video, and like you wanted to keep it respectful, and it was like, hey, listen, I'm not. I know what y'all doing, but I'm not here to try to like, you know what I mean, impede or just like be an asshole just cause or whatever.
Yeah, like, and that's I feel like that too. Like again, like my personal opinion, I could be wrong. A lot of people been through experiences and like they make them like that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like where I'm from, I let talking crazy to police officers get you shot in the face by the police officer. I'm from Texas. Like I'm not from no place where. Like when motherfuckers, I see videos, motherfuckers get into the police. Oh, suck my dick. Fuck you. Yeah, where I'm from, you tell a police officer to suck your dick. Where I'm from, on my mama saw the man gonna shoot you in your neck. For sure, you're gonna get shot. Oh, he had a gun. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah. You ain't did nothing but call. You bitch, like you directly. Certain laws is gonna take the shit out, but just fight the shit out you. But they gonna use they gonna jump you and like they gonna do the shit. They gonna use the staffs and shit. But which. In jail, a nigga not born that because now we in jail. Like, you can't just shoot me. We gonna fight. Like, in jail, you can fight an officer fight you. Like, we can fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all probably gonna still jump me and, like, hold me against my will and do all the other shit, but it's way more even versus in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from, in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So, but we still gonna, like, be how we is and stand our ground and shit.
Hey, they got this article saying you were running from the cops doing 130 and crash, and I said, no way, this nigga's not Iron Man. He would have not been here still. There's no way you was not going on 130. What vehicle you was in?
Trackhawk.
You was in a Trackhawk? It's no way you were going on 130. If you crash a car at 130, I don't care if it's a Cybertruck. Nigga, them airbags can't save you. You're done. You're either through the windshield or something.
I told you 4-5 times. I'm a god. I'm special. I'm different. I'm not like.
Wait,
I'm not what everybody else
is that situation settled or still going?
I mean, it's still going, but it ain't nothing.
Nah, we'll move on.
It ain't nothing. Like I said, it's just whatever. It's just something that happened, whatever. But like what we will talk about is that. Look at me.
You walked out or you went to the hospital? Hey, there was 2 incidents, I think, in L.A., which was, by the way, I don't like going to L.A. no more.
God, again, same shit.
Yo, L.A., I just been hearing about too many people. I've been hearing about women getting robbed. I've been hearing so much bullshit. I'm like, yo.
Everybody. They're doing it to anybody, broad daylight.
You've had, I think it's 2 incidents. One of them, you got into with someone, then he would go down the street, then he does some other dumb shit. Mm-hmm. And then one other person supposedly had a knife, and you fucking fought him off with like a broomstick. Mm-hmm. You was not fighting the nigga off of the broom. Are you telling them? Are you telling?
Like, everybody know this shit. Like everybody know me though. Like
so a nigga has a knife like, and you had a broomstick.
How I am.
How the fuck you get a broomstick?
I grabbed it from one of the custodian people that were just walking. Like, you know, in Hollywood, you be just walking up and down Hollywood and shit, looking at the hotels and shit. And this one, I never knew of the term the crazies. Like that's a new term for me. But they're like, yeah, that's one of the crazies. Like people that's like out there on the hard drugs and they just like fucking with people and doing all that shit. But this dude, like, he was like calling people racial slurs, nigger, that shit, just different shit he was doing. And cussing out people that's like walking on dates like regular white couples. He ain't had no discrepancy. He don't give a fuck who it is.
Yeah, he wasn't targeted.
Right. And I'm walking down the street with my brother or whatever. We like this type of shit. We from the hood, like we come up beating up dope fiends and drug addicts for just like doing something stupid. Like, yeah, bro did something stupid. We finna beat him up today and laugh about it type of shit. So we walk by and bro scream at us. Bro, if you don't shut your bitch ass up screaming at me, bro, I'm gonna beat your bitch ass up. Don't scream at me, stupid ass dude. I'm not them people. He don't give a fuck. He said some racial shit. I scream, come here, you little bitch. He gets started. Boom, I hurry up and grab the, I seen the little custodian man right there, like, you know, it's just a regular little Hispanic dude that's sweeping the you know, LA keep all their hotels cleaning the bitch up front, so it's always somebody outside doing this shit. So I said, hey, give me this stick. I run up on him, bop, bop, slap him in the back of the head, because he tried to like, tell you, you know, it's just shit going on in his face. I grab him, man, give me this thing, bro, give me this shit. They're like, they always out here doing it. I'm like, man, give me this thing, bro. Damn, my fault. Fuck my car. Yeah, what you finna do, nigga? You what? Blah, blah, blah. Sit your bitch ass up. You got me fucked up. I got a fucking knife. I'll kill you. You fucking nigga, come here. I'll fucking kill you. So I took the staff that I had, because at first, I was gonna try to take the broom because you could use it way better with the broom part off. I was finna try to undo it.
Nigga, you trying to have a staff, nigga? What type of animation?
I'm a ninja. So boom,
This nigga think
my uncle and brother them tell you. That's what I started doing because I want to do it smooth though. The video was on the internet.
Oh wait,
the
nigga.
video on the internet. So nigga, boom. After I hit him, because I hit him with the first step like on some quick shit like this, bah bah bah. Like anybody that know a staff, like that's like a jab with a stab. You got the poke and then you got to turn this way and turn. I hit his head with the bah bah. You know what I'm saying? He blunt me. Oh, digging the shit. He pull out this little knife. He, fuck you, fucking nigga, fuck you. I'm what? I'm trying to turn the hell out. Fuck it. Just it didn't come out like I wanted to do. So I just going into formation. I get the I doing the staff shit, and then I turn the staff up like this, like a sword. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this. You know what I'm saying? But it's long, so now he see you got to get through all of this. I already hit you on the side of the head 3 times. You don't like how they feel. Yeah, you got a knife, but
you might be high though. You ain't feeling shit.
Fuck, I'm this all the weapons I need in real life is these. But what I'm saying is, I know how to use nunchuck, staff, or katana, a sword, a bow staff, or a nunchuck.
You took like jiu-jitsu or some type of like.
I'm a black ninja, bro. Anybody that know me, that know this. All my tattoos is ninja shit. All my shit, everybody know this. I'm a ninja. I'm a Saiyan.
Why niggas keep telling me, are you about to do a boxing match?
Yeah, a few of them.
Really?
I grew up boxing though. Like I grew up in a boxing gym. Like that's the only sport I've ever played.
I've seen you spar. Look like you kind of you look like you're pretty decent.
Ice water. I've been beating niggas up my whole life. I got a whole record in my city and my state now for beating niggas up. Sure. You
about to box Go Yayo? No. I don't really know too much about him, but I hear y'all don't like each other.
You know what I'm saying? Me neither.
But I hear if y'all
this is my thing. I
don't know too much about him, but
I want to fight everybody who I'm gonna fight or want to fight is like for the money, and it's also for just the sport of like, okay, rappers get together and play basketball. Rappers get together and play football. Boxing is something different though. You don't play boxing. Boxing is not something that you play. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boxing is a physical sport where you putting people health and lives and all that shit in danger. Especially if you do it at the high level of that I come from doing it. It's like if we're gonna fight and not wear headgear and all that other shit. But another thing about it too is that you also when you share the ring with another fighter, we sharing honor. You know what I'm saying? We sharing honor. We sharing respect. We sharing glory. The glory of 2 different warriors, you know what I'm saying, fighting to the last breath or fighting to somebody win. You have to earn that glory to box certain fighters. It's like that in boxing. Yeah. In boxing, you can't just come in boxing and say, "Oh, I'm so."
Give me I want to fight Davis. I want
Tank Davis. Oh, I want Conor McGregor. No, you know what I'm saying. And boxing is a way in the rap industry that some people look at like this is a way to revive their career, to give their career a spunk, or it could be.
Wait, you and him have like rap beef?
Anybody I got real beef, I had real beef with, that's the streets. Like, we're gonna leave it right. We're gonna leave it.
No, but like, what's you and his issue? Is it some rap stuff or like, is he from Houston?
No. Oh. Like, he from Fort Worth or some shit like that. But this is the thing.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with him. No disrespect to him.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. We giving him a light right now.
Okay, but you're gonna get in the ring, but you don't know who.
I get in the ring.
You're trying to get in with somebody.
This my thing is, I get in the ring with anybody, with any fighter, any rapper, like anybody that smoke weed and get high like I do every day. Like, you're not no real professional fighter. I get in the ring with you. I get in the ring with professional fighters. It's a sport.
What about you and Charleston White?
Charleston White ain't got he got one eye, bro.
But he'll get some clicks.
He old, bro. I beat the shit out of Charleston White. That ain't fun. I ain't gonna get no shit off that. My whole thing is what I'm saying. It's honor. I don't get no honor out of fighting Charleston White. But at the same time, I got to hold.
Niggas in Houston fight though. Like I feel like it's a gun state.
All we do is fight.
Really? It's a gun state. I don't think niggas are shooting each other.
Yeah, it's the gun state where 2 men could be in the same room, put our guns down, and fight.
That happens?
Yeah, because we get more respect for winning a fight than killing somebody in Texas. You get more respect for a fight, for sure. When you go to the penitentiary, you can't use guns up in there. We respect the penitentiary. We respect that.
Hey,
but my whole thing is this, like, I'm not fighting niggas to give niggas a career. Like, I ain't finna help niggas get.
Oh, he's not that big. Okay, I get it.
It's when your career over with, it's over with. Like niggas see me, let's talk about this as you brought it up. Fuck it. Niggas see me fighting with other niggas, and you know what I'm saying, niggas that I got some type of respect for, whatever. I feel like whatever. And at the end of the day, it's mutual. Like even though I'm the bigger artist, at the end of the day, it's not like I'm not just motherfucking me catapulting your career by me fighting you, or you know what I'm saying. It makes sense. These other niggas that like the rappers that you talking about, their career is done. It's over with.
I think I know about it.
I'm the face of Texas. Yeah, by Say Cheese. I ain't know if you want to throw my nigga Sean Cotton Say Cheese out there like that. This my boy Say Cheese.
No, I fuck with Sean Cotton.
We built that. You know.
Hey, Sean Cotton is one of the, I keep saying, I don't like that when they come to
for your career back. Get your career back like that.
When it comes to the media.
But no, let's talk about this. Fuck all that. Fuck what you talk about, because you keep bringing, you brought the nigga name up, so now we got to speak on it.
Okay. You might get me on this.
I try to fight niggas off camera. Like, we can fight. I'm not gonna blow you up again though. That's just all it boils down to. I'll fight anybody for fun.
Wait, he wasn't down to fight you? He down to fight you.
No, he don't want to fight. Not on camera.
You're lying.
Yeah, I want to fight just to fight. I've been telling LeBron I want to fight for years. I really like to talk about this shit on camera.
Oh, he's scared of you?
I'm not even gonna say all that. Whatever. Like, I want to fight.
It's not that deep though. It's not one of those things where like y'all wouldn't kill each other. It was just like a disagreement.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Whatever. How I look at it is that this though, with this fighting, this rapper fighting shit, fighting for the fans and fighting for the public. Whoever I fight, or whoever I box because of who I am. It's like if a random person fight Drake off the middle of the street, that person is gonna be known for the rest of his life as a person that fought Drake. Right. I'm not giving nobody they legs back to their career when we obviously all see that their career is dead.
If you get a hit, maybe then.
Yeah, pop your career back off. Make it worth the while, like how they do in boxing. Like make it worth my while I don't give a fuck about. I've already beat you in every way, shape, or form. I beat everybody in every way, shape, or form that's competing me. Motherfucker, you can't even pull up to the fight in a $250,000 car that's yours. I'm gonna pull up in 15 $250,000 cars.
How many cars you got?
17.
Jesus Christ.
17 cars.
How many Rolls Royces you got?
I had 3, but I got 2 now. I sold one. Damn. I had 2 Cullingtons. I had a pink Cullinan. I bought Kylie Jenner old Cullinan with the pink inside.
You're lying.
And then I sold it back. I bought it from Caruso Motors in Miami, Florida. Everybody know this. They'll tell you about this shit. And then I got another black and red Cullinan that's in Texas. And I got a Rolls Royce Dunn black and pink. So
you not one of them rappers, because rappers be hating on other rappers. A rapper will come in and be like, you know what, just had him be like, just had Sauce Walka, man. Yeah, that nigga rich as hell. You know, that rapper will be like, man, niggas be leasing their cars and then niggas don't really own their shit. You know what I mean? Niggas just be posting shit for the gram.
Yeah, but I've been showing the same cars for 8 years on Instagram. Like when you niggas cars get old and they trade them and they sell them, or like I'm putting out the same. Like putting out the same chain from when I first came in the rap game. I'm still putting out the same Maybachs. I got 4 Maybachs. I'm steady putting them out.
A word?
Yes. I have 2 commercial real estate. I got a commercial real estate sauce factory in Texas. I got commercial real estate sauce factory in Brickell in Miami. That's why I was gonna do the interview with you in Miami when I was at my office space. You know, I sell boats. I make boats.
You sell boats?
Yes.
Nigga, what?
I sell boats.
I feel like I'm about to do the Desco every day. So I'm like, damn, why you got so many business, man? Yo, you got a lot of shit you into.
$100 million. I want to be rich.
That's to go 100 mil. Maybe more. Bill.
Yeah, I don't need all the money in the world, but like 100, 200.
But it seemed like you enjoy the grind, man. Like you enjoy the grind. Like every time I see you, like you always talking shit, having a good time. And one thing when I do see, I'm like, yo, it's always something that comes from you that I'm like, yo, this nigga's, you're the person that had to be in high school that you would say a word or you make up a word and everybody says it.
Yeah. Just like I made up sauce and the whole world started saying sauce. I'm drip, everybody started saying drip. Splash, everybody started saying drip, splash. The dance that everything I came up with the whole game, took it and reused it. But I ain't fucked up about it because I'm still Sauce Walka.
I mean, I feel like
I've always been influential.
I feel like at this point you probably get all the credit
I do. You
deserve. Yeah.
10 years later, I get the credit I deserve. That's why I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. People look at me, especially in Texas, like I cracked the code. I'm the one, like people look at me like the gateway to like getting back on, or like if Walk fuck with me, I'm good again, or woo, like.
You mentioned you're like almost a new iteration of like Jay Prince.
Yeah,
I see you with
like Jay Prince and DJ Screw like put together.
I see you with the label, and like I usually know that, and I've heard of your artists without hearing about you. and that's good.
It's good.
Like, how is your approach to like, even having a label and trying to put people on? Because sometimes people are like, yo, I don't want to sign to another rapper because he probably at the end of the day he want to be the biggest thing ever. You know what I mean? Like he gonna put my career down here because he gonna want all the glory. I don't think that's the thing with you.
I want my niggas to be bigger than me. I want all my artists to be bigger than me, most successful than me as a rapper. Like, I want every nigga that ever sign with me to go platinum and do songs with Taylor Swift. And my man, I don't got my fucking other earring. I'm pissed off, bro. But I want every rapper in the world that ever signed to me.
They don't see the other side.
Yeah, I do every time I turn my head. Fucking up my drip. I can't even get comfortable and splash I want to. I got to go and identify with my friends. The pimping fucked up. But anyway, what I'm gonna say, I don't have that insecurity with myself because I look at myself as something bigger than a rapper. Anyway, I'm a god. Like, I really feel like that. Like, I really feel like I'm immortal. Like, past my life, I will be a lot. Past my life, they're gonna still be talking about me. Past my life, I'm still gonna be a factor. I'm still just right now. We talking about DJ Screw. 20 years later, he's a god. You still talking about him. He still has influence. You still using his music. He's achieved something that cannot be undone. His toys, his memorabilia, his credit cards, his Pokemon. It's just like you put niggas' faces on Pokemon cards because Pokemon is immortalized.
No, of course.
I have immortalized myself, and I put the work effort in so to do that. So why the fuck would I feel a certain type of way about another person putting up his stats on the board? Him being Ja Morant don't stop me from being Michael Jordan. Him being Kobe Bryant don't stop me from being Michael Jordan. Him being Steph Curry don't stop me from being Michael Jordan. You don't give a motherfucker if he's a bonus. It doesn't matter.
Okay, now, I know you got new music. Mm-hmm. Explain to me, if you're running like it seems like 20 businesses,
yeah,
you have so many people that depend on you. You got so much shit going on.
Yeah.
Is music at this point like the engine that drives everything? Because of course, like when you're doing music and like I ain't gonna lie to you, I gotta give you credit. The freestyle you did, fire. Like it made me look at you and I was like, oh, this nigga rapping. Like, yo, this nigga like,
and I've been rapping like this.
He's not just playing with this shit. Like, he's rapping like,
yeah, like
he feel he the best.
I am. I can rap. Put me on a song with Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake.
You said that before.
I'm gonna have the best verse. I'm saying it to you on your platform for everybody to see it. I mean it. Put me on a song, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and whoever the fuck else y'all think is the best rapper, the most lyrical, whoever, Black Father, Jay-Z.
Now, Black Thought might have you, but Black Thought
go
my
get
nigga.
Black Thought, my nigga.
Black Thought, my nigga.
Salute to you, Black Thought. Let's do a song together.
You, Jay, and Nas.
Me.
That would be great.
And I love them. But me, I'm telling you, ain't nobody talking how I'm talking. Ain't nobody, the punchlines, the metaphors, the similes, the struggle. Nobody is speaking black struggle like me. Period, bro. The punchlines, the analogies, the metaphors, the layovers, the triple entendres. I'm doing quadruple entendres.
Like that though. Huh? Like I just feel like, hey, these days, I feel like I'm pulled in 15 different places. Every really successful entrepreneur and multimillionaire is. You are a really successful entrepreneur, multimillionaire. Mm-hmm. How, obviously, I think just your drip, your sauce will make you be able to make great music. But when you got to come up with like some lyrical shit, you really got to like get in that thinking bag. When do you really get time to do that? Are you, like,
I don't write shit. I don't write none of my raps. I don't write none of that shit. Any ghetto gospel, anything I've ever said, freestyle, off the dome, right now. Off the record.
Really?
Yes, on sauce. I don't care. I don't like to write my name on a piece of paper. Like, like I said, I'm a phenom. I recorded my first song in the studio in 1996. I was 6 years old. I've been recording music in a real studio with microphones and headphones and an engineer since 1996. I'm 34 years old right now. When niggas was in a driveway dribbling the basketball, I was rapping. When niggas was running football routes and watching Michael Vick and whoever the fuck them niggas is, I was rapping and watching Yo MTV Raps and Big Tigger and Busta Rhymes and shit like that. I'm a rap phenom. I'm the equivalent with a rapping is to a child who's able to play Beethoven pieces at 6 years old, 4 years old. Like, I'm like that in rapping. That's why when it comes to lyrical, I don't want to say lyrical compensations. When it comes to the lyrical compensations, like the the level of performance that I'm giving, that's why it's being recognized by only the greatest rappers in the world first, because they recognize talent that's either the same level as theirs or surpassing theirs because they do it. That's why a lot of people that steal talent, we're not talking about the people that critically acclaim me, we're just saying rappers in general. That's why a lot of the underground stuff gets stolen from, because before the general public realizes, the rappers are the first people to realize this guy's finna be the next guy, or this guy has the talent needed necessary to be the next guy, or this guy has more talent than we possess. That's why the greatest artists get signed by artists.
Yeah, you're someone who I feel like almost damn near has like a complete package.
Yeah.
Of stuff. If you were, would you ever do a rap battle? And I want what are your thoughts of like even the Kendrick and Drake thing? I felt like if you was involved in something like that, well, let's say with a different rapper, I felt like, you know, this was the first time I felt like Kendrick, even though he's not an internet nigga, the internet took his side. Like they were trying to clown Drake.
Yeah.
But we forgot Drake beat Meek because he was just memes. It wasn't like you a nigga who like you live on the phone with it. Like you gonna clown a nigga. I'm like, yo, like after we done laughing at that nigga for a good like 5 days straight, we look at the whole thing different.
All I gotta say is shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you. This shit going viral.
No, you said that. I forgot who you said that about. Was it oh my God. It wasn't DJ Chose, was it?
Nah, to be real, I said that about somebody who ain't even famous like that, and it just got reused.
No, it was one thing you were like, yo, shut your bitch ass up.
It got reused.
Wait, who was that about?
I ain't got no beef. See, for the record.
No.
Off the record. Yeah. Everybody exterior that's been brought up, I ain't bringing none of you niggas' names up.
No. Everything's water under the bridge.
I'm not tripping. I'm just saying because some of it ain't water under the bridge and you giving people a...
Oh, I don't know.
I ain't giving you niggas no starter, but enjoy it.
What you talking about? Go Yayo? No, he's cool. No, I mean, listen, I'm gonna check his music out because of you. See? That's a good reason y'all should be cool.
And that's exactly why I'm not doing the things that the fans want me to do, because I'm not giving a nigga no career. I'm not saving your career off my greatness. I'm glad you showed that I'm the face of Texas. That niggas' names will never get mentioned.
I don't know him that much. Like Say Cheese, hold on. That Say Cheese is
because Say Cheese is Texas.
Yes, Say Cheese covers that region so good. I think we'll lightly touch on it, but that's their shit. And I love Sean Combs amazing.
Y'all need to cover the important things that happen in Texas.
No. Me and Sean, we've been talking about we gotta do a collab, some type of great collab. But Sean is fucking amazing.
Sean is that nigga.
He's
to me, he's the like it's you and him. Like,
listen, I'm always mad that they don't put Sean in those conversations, and it's just because. And I think he's starting to change it. You start seeing him on camera a lot more. You know what I mean? Like you don't gotta do that Vlad shit. Nah, you a nigga, man. You have real conversations. Sit down with your guests. Let people see your face. You got your own humor too. Rock out. It's only gonna get better for him. But he shone a light on Texas that I remember him putting out lists that I was like, damn, I don't know a lot of these artists.
And it went so viral though. The engagement, and that's my whole point of purpose of the original conversation that we had in the beginning. The question you asked, Texas has been a jewel in urban culture. Period. Texas has been a jewel in the creativity of music.
What did you think about South by Southwest? Because that was in Austin, wasn't it?
Yes, it's Austin.
Like, but it felt like there was a lot of like transplants coming down there, like people coming from other places. Like, I don't think that showcased necessarily Texas.
The politics of Houston, the lack of self-support in Texas, like that is what keeps us from having
what
these
do you mean
events.
Politics? Like,
it's politics, bro.
Like, give me an example. Make up a fake shit. Like
the history. Okay, it's like this. The history that precedes the artists and the record labels, previously powerful, dominant, and the majority gatekeepers, the people who had the keys to the gates of Texas out of the years from the past to right now, either were too independent or was not friendly with the industry at all. Either they wasn't friendly with the industry, working with them, or they was independent in the industry. So as a majority, all of the publications and the platforms that did not all get their just due of of money and finances from the Texas market. So therefore, when it came later on down the line, and these new things are coming up like South by Southwest, Rolling Loud, Coachella is not new, but for what reason that the festivals of the likes of Coachella has not been in Houston, Texas or Dallas, Texas, but the Super Bowl. Just think about it like that. The Super Bowl and the All-Star game have been in my state more in my time of living than probably any other state that we can compare to.
True.
I've seen 3 Super Bowls. I'm 34 years old. I've seen 3 Super Bowls, 3 All-Star games. I probably could say I've seen 4, but I don't remember them. But my physical, like from middle school to my adulthood, I've seen 3 Super Bowls be hosted in Houston, Texas, or Texas in general. 3 to 4. I want to say 4 because you got to go back and forth from Houston and Dallas. It's nothing but right down the street. But I know for a sure, without a shadow of a doubt, 2 Super Bowls, 2 All-Star games, 2 Super Bowls, 2 All-Star games in Dallas. I've seen 2 Super Bowls, 2 All-Star games in Dallas, 2 Super Bowls, 2 All-Star games in Houston. I want to say 3. It's people. Las Vegas has never seen 1 Super Bowl, I don't think.
No,
But they just because of the Raiders in that stadium.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's still a fucking fact. Before this last year and before that stadium and before the Raiders left Oakland to
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know how much MetLife has seen. It was just like New York, right?
Exactly, New York.
Jersey, right?
I don't remember the Super Bowl ever being in New York.
No,
I'm not saying this never happened.
Because like
That means
I think
the money
it's
is there. These are the biggest companies in the world. This is the biggest entertainment in the world. There is no entertainment bigger than the Super Bowl. There is no entertainment bigger than the All-Star Weekend in basketball. There is no what movie star that you ever known got paid $400 million for his next 3 movies, for his next 3 seasons? Do you ever heard Will Smith got paid $350 million for his next 4 movies?
Who got that?
What are you talking about? Brown. What's his name? Brown. That played for the Celtics. He just got $300 million.
Oh, Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
Wait, he from Texas?
No, it's the basketball entertainment versus the
okay. No, I get you.
Our entertainment.
Yeah, no, I get
where
it.
they're making
There's mad people. Yo,
the record labels and the NBA teams are making the same money.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to cop a crib in Houston because like every rapper going down there to go buy a house. Everybody, I don't know why. What's going on there?
It's cheat code. The women, the food, the money, like. People understand the politics now. Like now that people understand the politics. Like,
so if I buy a crib in Houston, who do I got to check it? Am I checking it with you or Jay Prince or both of y'all? I'll check it with whoever. I don't care.
Either or both. That's the answer. Either or both.
Okay. Now, what is required? Is this like I got to like give a payment? Is this like just show love?
Friendship and loyalty. That's all.
Well, that's okay. That's cool.
Friendship and loyalty. The money comes from us having. The money comes from our friendships.
Association and
our association.
Right, that makes sense.
We're going to create opportunities together that's going to create money for both of us. And I feel that Big J has taught us all that very well. Like, I respect that about Jay. Like, it's not all what people think it is. Like, motherfucker coming extorting you and saying, oh, you got to give me this much money to be in my city or to be in my facility. No, but for you to come to my land and think you're going to exploit the resources that we have and making your company stronger and creating a stronger trade line. Trade line is business credit, but like trade, it is trade line too, because like, you know, like when we was growing up in school, we would have peace treaties and trade courtesy treaties between this country and that country. We giving y'all gas, y'all giving us cotton and fucking produce or some shit like that, or whatever the fuck, iron, steels, metals, whatever. That's the point of trade. The point of trade is to exchange value from your land to my land.
It's like bartering, you know what I mean? Like
the bartering system. Why the fuck are we not utilizing that in music? That don't make sense.
You got water, I need water. We had fruit, you needed fruit, we trade.
We trade, bro. That just makes sense.
Hey, let's talk about the music. New music out.
Yeah. Kid that did. South Father too.
Put everybody down with the music and what what was the goal of even dropping it? Why now?
It's the second installment to a album series that I already had, South Father. I'm known for like making series out of the albums that I've dropped, and I'm a very versatile artist. It's like we talked about earlier, where it's kind of hard to put Sauce Walka in any particular spectrum or any particular label. as an artist. Like I do everything from the lyrics to the fun to the harmonizing, whatever. So I don't make albums with all of that music mixed together, because it's, in my personal opinion, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's confusing for the artist when you so good at it. It's like if you a person that can make music like Yeet and them, you know what I'm saying? If you can make, I forget the name of that, the techno, what's the name of that beat? Rage. If you can make rage type music,
yeah,
and then go all the way over to hip hop backpack music, and then still make club street
X
shit.
used to be able to do that. X and Tentacion.
That's my brother. Me and X we got records together. I'm on X album too. That's my brother, RPX.
How was that relationship? Even
Anime, like.
Oh shit! Okay.
Video games, anime, me, X, Trippy Red, like they're my little brothers. Like we used to be together all the time.
You're so interesting, because like sometimes I look at you, I'm like, yo, damn, this nigga's like, he's like super thugged out gangster, and then I'm like, oh, this nigga's super like cool
nerd
player, and I'm like, oh shit, nah, this nigga look like he's the guy you'd probably be arguing about anime with.
I'm all of those things.
Did you ever think that, okay, if you showcase some of these sides of you, because a lot of rappers will really like kind of close them, because they're like, yo, if I show people I like this, you know what I mean, they might think that I'm a bitch. You know what I mean? They might think that
I don't like nothing that's bitch shit. Everything that I like has to do with being alpha. Everything I like in anime, everybody in anime kicks ass. Everybody in anime kills their enemies. Everybody in anime fights for the things that they love and they want to protect. If people incorporated some of the principles and ideologies from anime, they would be greater people. The other things that I like, again, I don't like anything that feels too good, because
you said that before. What does that mean?
Most people.
Is that about addiction? Like, what do you mean? You don't, because a lot of people were always chasing that. Yo, this feels good, so I want to do it as much as I can.
Yeah, that's soft shit. Like some of the best things in the world have to be earned, and some of the things that you earn come through pain, and pain is one of the greatest teachers on earth, because if you did not know that fire would burn your hand off, you would stick your hand in a flame, because a flame is beautiful. If you did not know the destructive nature and power of a flame, you would think it's a beautiful array of light. And obviously you want to touch things that are beautiful. You touch water, don't you? Water can kill you though, if you don't respect it. So I'm a person that understands that certain things may feel too good or be too pleasing to you for the moment, that will destroy you and destruct you eternally. And when you put that on the Levy scale, it's not worth it. Like some of the shit that people do, that's why I don't drink alcohol. That's why I don't get drunk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get drunk because I can't do too much of it and control myself. You can't drink alcohol the way you smoke weed.
Did you learn that through experiences, I'm guessing?
Yeah, from seeing other people, not me experiencing. I'm the person that, like, it's three type of people. You got a smart person, you got a stupid person, you got a wise person. You know the analogy behind it?
Yeah. The stupid person going to make the same mistake twice. The smart person is going to learn from their first mistake. The wise person is going to learn from somebody else making the mistake, right?
The wise person learns from watching the smart person and the dumb person.
Yeah.
The dummy walks on the woods, hit his head on the tree branch, and he continues to walk on that woods and think he's going to just go a different route and not hit his head again and hits his head on the tree branch. The smart person walks in the woods after the dumb person hit his head on the tree branch, and then when he goes back into the woods, he starts to duck.
Yeah.
But when he starts to duck, his head, he still doesn't remember his things on the ground, so he can still trip. The wise person watched both of the dummies go through the woods and either cut the trees down or just went around it.
I mean, hey,
you apply that,
works.
You apply that to life, you start winning.
So when you drop music, do you like, how do you look at it? Are you looking at like, yo, I'm hoping people like one of these songs and it's a hit, or are you like, hey, listen?
To be real, I just
look at it like in catalog mode.
I'm a catalog mode artist forever. Like my entire legacy is gonna be what I built out catalog. Like if I do end up getting platinum records or platinum plaques, and that's cool, I'm happy about it, but I don't give a fuck, because again, I got more money than, if you was to make a scale and a list of all the platinum selling artists that came out in the last 10 years, I have more money than like maybe 80% of them. I would say high, but I'm just trying to be respectful.
Yeah, but you're a hustler though.
So what?
I would probably say 90%. Like
that's being real, but I was just trying to be respectful.
I actually think that fans don't realize there's huge disparities between wealth of like.
Even you just look up some of our networks, like it's crazy. Like that network shit is like, it's like very, very close to being accurate when you make legitimate money. Like when you have legitimate money, you can't hide that shit like that. Certain shit you hide, certain shit but the legitimate shit, there's ways around it. Just like with record labels, they have a database. Mm-hmm. You could tell a record label that you streaming this much all you want to. You could tell them that you this big of an artist. All I gotta do is go to this backdrop. And you even said the shit. Yeah. You got the access to the shit. I heard you say it before. I could check your garbage stream and see you're not doing shit. I can check I see you say the shit all the time. So the same way.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, there's ways to verify a lot of this shit.
And you can accumulate and add up how much they're generating monthly. And then if you know that they don't own none of that shit, then they're not making none of that money. Yeah. It's the same difference.
Hey,
so I know y'all broke.
I think 60% of rappers are acting like they have the money that 10% do.
Okay, well.
And then the others are just acting like they're doing better than they are, but they're really broke.
So why would I want to chase something that they have that's not guaranteeing them being rich forever? Then that's what we all got into this for. I didn't get into rap for other people to tell me I rap good and to stand on the stage and people screaming. I don't give a fuck about it. I've been popular. See, some people never been popular. I've been popular my whole life. I've had beautiful women my whole life. No matter how poor I was, no matter how much I struggled, none of that. I've been him. That's why I act the way I act. That's why I've been him.
How many baby mamas?
3.
How many kids?
3.
Oh, okay. It's not too crazy.
No. And I ain't start having kids till I was $1 million, and I ain't start having kids till I was 26.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like cognizantly, or it just happened like
everything is planned. Everything is strategized.
Yeah, because I feel like
selectively breed it. I selectively breed it with each person I breed it with.
Yeah, because I usually tell people, like, it's a hard thing to really tell people who might not be just that focused on success. I think you should get a path or be on the path of success before you have a kid.
Yes, you should. And that's not the reality of life, but you should.
But if you could control it, you want to have success before the kids, because once you have the kids, it might veer you off the path that will be going to.
It's not no might. Kids require time. Kids require help. Kids require a village.
And you want to ship already a sail on the ocean, not something you're trying to build to go get there.
Pyro Street, you do.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah. And I feel like that kids are very blessing and they get you more motivated to do more things. But if you are not mentally and financially in a place that you're supposed to be, it's gonna hold you back some. And some people can't be held back by a little bit. You have certain. I always refer things to sports because sports just relate to so much shit in life. You have certain athletes that get one injury and they never get back in the game again.
Facts.
You have certain athletes that get one injury and they never perform the same way they were performing. You have some athletes get an injury and you will never tell that they got hurt. It's the same thing with having kids. You know what I mean? Some people are able to do it and they bounce back like they never had, like they was before they had children. Some people fall off the face of the earth because they have the morality and the which is you supposed to have, in the respect of I have to change my life around to make sure my kids are straight right now, and my goals and my dreams are not in a position to do that, which is respectable, but you still didn't make it to where you wanted to go. It's like what I said about earlier. The rest of the world don't give a fuck about your leg broke. The Bills will still do. The rest of the world don't give a fuck that you had 3 kids, 3 baby mamas. You still not the great basketball player you said you were going to be. You're still not the actor. You're still not the rapper. You're still not the construction developer. Fuck celebrity shit. You didn't create this business of construction, real estate for commercial and residential properties because you was arguing with your baby mama.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm not one of those people, and I knew as much as I want to be a father, as much as I want to have kids or whoever I plan to have children with, like,
you
have to be successful first. And then even when I be successful, when I reach that certain level of success, I'm probably not going to be the person that's going to want to be with this same woman for the rest of my life. And I'm man enough. And
you don't tell her that though, do you?
Yes. Why would I lie?
Nigga say yeah.
Yes. Once niggas stop lying to women and actually
So you think I should tell the truth?
Yes.
No more lying.
Yes, if you want to live, if you want to be a god, if you want to live in an alternate,
I'm gonna try it out for 3 months. I'm gonna use.
it's a lot that
Sauce
come
Walka
behind.
told me.
It's a lot behind it. You have to. Not only are you telling the truth, you're explaining why this is the truth. You're not just telling the truth, and then you also are making the offering. Okay. You could come do this with me too. It's not that I don't fuck with you. I don't love you. I don't like you. A woman's main goal when she loves her man is to be the passenger princess. A woman want to be able to be your best friend and your lover at the same time. Well, most men are not able to have that relationship with the women in their life because they don't have the tenacity and the integrity and the manhood to look at this woman outside of her vagina just same way you look as your friends in your life that are fellow men. I can talk to you and tell you certain truths and not give a fuck about what your opinion and what you care about, because what the fuck you gonna do? Stop being my friend? Like, niggas is, see, we men, we not gay, we stiff. I don't give, if I lose a friend over some shit of me telling you the truth, or you seeing I'm with this type of a girl, or I'm doing this type of a thing and I lose you as a friend, it's probably not gonna catastrophically hurt me, and it's just should definitely not hurt my feelings to where I go into a stasis of depression and not handling my business as a manhood because I lost a friend over a dispute or a discrepancy. Not I lost him through death or the streets or some shit like that. He was slayed, that's different. But I lost my friend because we don't agree. When niggas don't like to lose women through disagreements. Niggas don't like to lose women from feeling inadequate or feeling that I was not able to keep her happy or she caught me. Well, she only caught you and she only felt inadequate because you gave her something that wasn't the truth and you told her that it was. And she has what's called women's intuition. She has what's called the cunningness of a woman to see the characteristics and the traits and the habits of a man. Men are creatures of habit. If a man likes coffee, he's gonna drink coffee every morning. If a man like to wear a certain type of boots, he's gonna wear those type of boots until he finds another boot that is more appealing to him than that boot. Women change depending on whatever the circumstances are. So if a woman can tell that your characteristics is changing, your patterns are changing, because obviously your needs are being met in a certain area that usually are being only met within the comfort zone of us. I can tell that something is being altered in that, and most niggas are so caught up in being a man that you don't realize that she knows that. So the whole time, it's like lying to your mama. How many times you lied to your mama and you got away with it? How many times you lied to your granny or lied to your auntie? They have a woman's intuition. That is real. But so that same love and that same willingness to take care and love you and be on your side and go through all of this shit for you, because a man is not made to take the pain that a woman can take. That's why we don't bear children. Women can take pain that we can't take. Women can take mental shit that a man cannot conceive. So when you are lying to this woman who's already mentally prepared to accept some whole other shit that you're not even understanding that she's willing to accept, it's like we can take physical pain, or we can take mental accomplishment, like the shit that you have to do to accomplish something. We can take a higher level of that than a woman can, but a woman can take a way bigger beating than we can and still come out a graceful, beautiful flower. You beat and damage a man, he might come out as a bum. Or he might not come out as a man at all. Or
come out as a monster, too.
Or he might come out as a monster. You see what I'm saying? So when you take it back from the psychological standpoint of give this woman the option to know the truth, now you giving her a whole different level.
What about you tell her the truth and she like, all right, nigga, I'm out, man.
And that's fine. Then that means she doesn't deserve to be with what you have to offer. And you as a man should have enough balls and integrity to stand on your decision because you understand what you're building. If you don't understand what you're building, you're not gonna let. Are you gonna let a car drive on a train track? You made freeways for cars. You made toll roads for cars. We made stoplights for cars. We made these metal rails and these fucking things. The things that come down for trains. So if I built a train track and I run locomotives in a train station, you can't come here with your Hummer and tell me that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you making sense.
These are the rules of my world. The people that run Dubai, that is their world. You can't come to Dubai and smoke weed just because you rich and what you want to do. You can take that to London. You can take that to Paris. You can take that to New York. You can't do it in Dubai. Because I created Dubai. I made Dubai. Me and my sovereigns, me and my sheiks, me and my royal men of gold and fucking oil and shit like that. These are our rules. This is the way we dress. These are our customs. And if you as a man do not set those same rules and boundaries and guidelines in your household and your kingdom that exist without the woman being there. See, you're not a man like that if your kingdom and your world don't exist without the woman being there in the first place.
That's actually powerful.
Men, see, let me say something else that the world need to hear.
Now you preaching right now. I'm over here taking notes mentally.
Men earn sex. Women give sex. We are not in control over sexual relationships of any sort with women. We earn those things. A woman can damn near stand in the middle of the street, which they do, and damn near get not any man, but the percentage of men that will put their private part in any type of woman just to say, there's a saying that goes on amongst men that I never agree with. I know you heard it. We not from the same place. Where you from? Born and raised?
Well, I was born in Jamaica, grew up in Jersey.
Have you ever heard this phrase, pussy don't got a face?
Yeah, of course.
How the fuck have you heard that? Me and you never talk. How
that's a universal term. Universal phrase.
That's a universal bullshit term.
Why? Why you say that?
Because the stigma and the psychiatric thought that comes behind pussy doesn't have a face. You are pushing the notion, pushing the narrative that a man does not have to have standards and boundaries and levels, or a man does not have to have requirements to have sex with a woman. Just because she has a pussy, it can get fucked. So you just a fuck anything ass nigga? You are what you eat.
Yeah, here's the thing though. I think maybe people like you who have the ability and access to have sex with maybe any woman you want to.
I don't.
Like the majority of men, they don't have access or the luxury of having sex with any woman. So of course, any pussy is gonna be adequate for them, right?
No. Stop allowing yourself to think like that. Stop allowing other people to think like that.
So you think men should have more standards?
Men should have more standards, period. Humans should have more standards, especially men. Guess what? To somebody and to something in this world, you know what's food? A cat. You know what's food? A roach. You know what's food? A fucking octopus. You don't eat roaches, do you?
Yeah, I'm still fucked up. I hear they eat Nutri-Rats in Louisiana. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a big giant rat. This shit look crazy. I would never eat it.
That is a choice. That is a standard. That is something that certain groups of humans or certain groups of people feel that it's morally okay to do. Then you have other groups of humans that will never in their fucking life eat an insect. You have some places that look at insects as a delicacy, as a dessert. We look at insects as something that goes in the trash. That's so again, it is
spray with Raid.
Exactly. So if you allow a roach to come into your kitchen and tell you that it's a strawberry, that's your choice. You allowed that. Now it makes sense to you, right?
Yeah.
I can't let no woman come into my kingdom, into my terrain, into my universe, to my video game, and tell me what powers I have. Go to somebody else's video game, go to somebody else's house, go to somebody else's world, and you be in control and be the domain, and you run him. You could never run this. You can be a part of it. You can help build it. You can make it better. You can make it more fun. You can make it more enjoyable, and you can get your own blessings from it. You can grow and become and have a family. You can have all of these things that everybody else have. But what you won't have in this is control. Because I, as the man, should have that.
Do you believe in marriage?
No.
So what if a girl says, well...
I don't believe in marriage with one woman, for me.
Well,
for me.
Say you have a woman and she's like, hey, listen, it was always my dream to have the wedding and have the white dress on. And like, I feel like being with you, I'm missing out. Like, you're not going to give me that.
Yeah, I'm not. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is where ultimate truth comes in. If you feel that a ceremony, if you feel that a momentary ceremony with some, because my answer to all this type of shit is that how many of those marriages end well? How many of those marriages actually make it to death do us part. How many of those marriages don't end with somebody in wedlock? How many of those marriages don't end with somebody getting sued and half of their money and their resources getting took out of alimony from a divorce? So I don't give a fuck about those type of thought processes.
What about if one of your children grow up and says, "Hey, Daddy, when I go to school, everybody's married and mommy and daddy. Why you not married to mommy?"
Because son, we believe in something different. Cause son, your daddy was greater than just being with one woman, and you probably gonna be greater than that too. But I still love your mother enough to be with her and raise and do all the things needed necessary. But my greatness, what I brought to this earth, was bigger than one woman.
I feel like you're espousing the thought, and I've heard somebody say it recently. They said, no, Young Berg said it. Young Berg said, yo, he believes no successful man should only be with one woman, and basically that monogamy is something for
the lower
people
level
who don't have the ability to create resources in massive amount.
Yeah, and it's not just about money; it's about who you are as a person. Is your brain? You have to be lucrative in all areas to move past monogamy in its healthy form. You have to be able to sexually and physically satisfy multiple women. You have to be able to mentally stimulate and inspire or lead or recognitively construct the thinking process of multiple women. You have to be able to protect and provide for multiple women within the boundaries of setting up jobs, goals, duties, and skill sets for all of these women to do to make your kingdom bigger. They shouldn't just be inside of your kingdom taking resources from your kingdom, because if you're not plentiful, then you become to have without. You first you plentiful, then you go to having less, then you go to having nothing. And if everybody that's in your ecosystem is only taking away from the ecosystem and not adding to it, then you creating your own demise. So this is the reason why a lot of these other races and families have generational wealth that goes way past them, because whether it's with my wife that I stayed with for 20 years, or if I had two wives that got two different families, when I was with this wife, we created a business together. When I moved on to my next wife, and I have kids over here, we created businesses together. I still have percentages in both of these businesses with both of my ex-wives. We may not even be cool anymore. We not fuck with each other no more. But we still have businesses that we ran together. And our children are going to grow up, learn all of the do's and don'ts about the business, have their own ideas, their own capabilities that they can add on to the business. And after our living or our passing, or when we get to a certain age and state where we don't want to be hands-on with the business, our kids are going to be able to take over. And then this cycle is going to continue from that point forward. A lot of people can't even get into the cycle of life of business reproduction and legacy and trusts and all that type of shit, because you can't get past your baby mama going through your phone to find out who the bitch that you fucking on that you don't even give a fuck about. This bitch means nothing. And that's the difference between a man and a woman. A woman could never, unless she's selling her body, a woman could never have sex with a man that she does not have no emotional attachment to, or she could not mentally and emotionally see herself going somewhere or growing with this man. Because as a woman, you have to lay on your back, open up your legs, and submit to another man. A man doesn't lay on his back and open nothing and submit nothing. Men take what's given to them. Women receive from what they give. You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's the difference
Some
between
isms
the two.
right here.
And
you right.
No woman will have control over my body or my mind by me having sex with them as a man. Because as a man, I'm the leader in the bedroom. I had to earn this keep. I had to earn this pussy. I had to earn this sexual experience. But once we are in this sexual experience, you're submitting your body to me. You're allowing me to take your body and do whatever I want to do with it. As a painting, as a canvas. You think the type of women in the world that do exist, that would let any fucking man that they don't feel that way about take control of their whole body? That's a health hazard that you should say is furthest away from that you could possibly do. So
but you like hoes, don't you? Like,
I love hoes, but again,
and
when money is involved, any hoe will tell you, any trick will tell you. Trick and hoe sex is not the same as regular sex. When you a bitch that's paying you for the academics, bro, stop it, my nigga. You my nigga, I love you, but you done paid for some pussy somewhere in this world.
Never.
Okay, well, you that boy.
No, hold on. You know why? I could realize, like, the closest ever. I'm gonna get a story. I never even said this. One time, I don't even put other people into mix, but it was some rapper shit going on. I'm overseas,
right? And
in this particular country, there's like a local nigga. He got all of the prostitutes. So for whatever reason, I guess, it was like a villa. Everybody's just chilling there. They bring all the prostitutes to the villa. And I'm going to be honest with you. Like, the girls, they look great. But like, once, like, everybody's just chilling, everybody talking. So they're like regular people at first. But then once it got to a certain level, it was like, okay, it's time for like a transaction. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like before, because I'm just chilling there and like we talking with these people, and I'm kind of like, I might be a little bit horny. As soon as it said that, my wallet and my dick don't work. My wallet and my dick can't work together.
Yeah. So if that's the Jamaican in you.
So if I gotta pay, my dick wouldn't have to. I would have to do a like some type of pill to get my. Exactly. Naturally, if we just talking and we get to that, I'm hard as a rock as Gibraltar. Like, I'm ready to go. But I was like, I was just like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I want to do some other shit. I might have looked lame because there was a few other people that indulged. But that's when I realized. So, and again, now I know some people, and I don't know what you think about it. Some people might be like, well, whether you paid then or you flew a girl out, you're still paid.
Yeah. You could look at it like that too.
For me,
my answer to that is like,
for me, you can't. Once you put the price on it, hey, it's blah 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 to fuck me.
Yeah.
You want to send me the cat? You can send me half now, half after, or you want. Once you say that, I don't buy things I got to return. So that's number one. Right. So once I purchase some shit,
it's supposed to be mine.
Yeah, this shit mine forever. So
right.
so now
that's
when
a
I
good
hear
analogy. That's one of your first best ones.
When I hear you say some shit like that, I'm like, okay, so now we're not really having sex, So now I'm leasing the vagina, and I'm like. That's not what my penis get hard for. I've never been able, like, even in the strip club. He knows since I've been in the strip club with him mad times.
So basically,
I paid for pussy for other niggas
before
like
yourself,
the homies. Yeah, and for me, I do it where I'm like, yo, he can't know.
Yeah, because
I do think the natural inclination of a man is to feel like he conquered something, not feel like he paid for it. And part of the conquering is that. Hey, listen, no, I went and got this chick, yo, I pulled her. Yeah. Okay, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? She been vibing with me all night. Now she about to. Yeah. Now when it's paid for, it kind of takes. I don't know, man. That's like a different type of sex.
Now let's go back to what I was saying earlier. This all goes back to the original statement I made. Women fuck who they want. Boys fuck who they can. Men fuck who they can. So with that being said, is that if the man is paying for the sex and this woman, in reality, I don't want to have sex with you, but I want your money. Unless she's an elite level bitch, like elite level Owen. And even with elite ones, like, I mean, she getting an elite bag. Like, even with elite ones, they got rules because they want to still be clean. They're not finna let you have sex without a condom. I don't want to have sex with no bitch without a condom anyway, just for the record, because we just speaking on tricking and shit, though. She's not finna let you have sex without a condom. She probably not gonna let you eat her pussy, you know what I'm saying? Because like bad bitches that's like on it, that's making money, like they don't know where your mouth been. They don't trust it.
They want you to transfer the halitosis to their clit.
They don't want you to put your fingers in their pussy, you know what I'm saying? And then some boys, vice versa, some girls say, well, they don't want to give you head, or they don't want to give you head without a condom. Like all of this shit comes with the trick dick. That's all come with tricking. When you fuck a bitch, when a bitch fuck you just because she wants to fuck you, like what you just said, she not doing none of that besides maybe a condom.
What I've realized about a lot of women, though, and I was having this conversation.
And you started the cycle where, like, every time you want to hit this bitch or fuck this bitch, you got to give us.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Once you pay for it, you got to keep paying for it. Like you don't pay for it, then it becomes free. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like there's more women these days who have been selling sex, and like they like it's maybe it's OnlyFans or whatever, but it's almost opened up an economy.
Man, that's
like,
the number one job in the world right now. It's for women. It's selling themselves on the internet. Period. All the way around.
Do you
the
ever
world.
look down on it and be like,
No.
damn, like
it
you
is
have
what
more
it
worth
is.
than.
It is what it is for the niggas. This, you know what I'm saying? That fall in that category. It's everything in
Do
the
you look
world
down on
has
a woman
place.
that's doing that?
No,
Really?
no, I don't. Why would I look down on them for getting paid off for the way that they look and fulfilling this nigga's fantasy, or you horny, or you like that's if she is beautiful enough and has the capability to do that, to get paid and get money from you for just being around you, hanging around you, talking to you, texting you back, you want to buy clothes and shoes and you
No, but say she's getting like I look at it, I'm like, yo, a woman has like this almost innate value, and that value is protected when you are selective. Yeah, they're the gatekeepers of sex, but it's valuable when like that one club that let niggas in with jeans, shorts, anything, no dress code. Eventually, that shit gets shot up and get shut down, or niggas don't really go there. They lack rules because they want anybody to come. The club that be having a little dress code, this and third. Oh, yo, everybody gotta do cover charges. Everybody wanna be up in there.
So let me say this. Women are only the prize to the men that want them. Women are never to the prize to the man that they want. It's very, very rare.
Yeah, that's a jewel right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if he just came up on the fly.
I'm a bad man. I'm telling you, bro.
That's a little jewel right there. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, of course, if you take a Porsche Panamera, to a fucking IKEA dealership, it's the greatest car in the world. You take that same Porsche Panamera to Rolls Royce dealership, it's a Kia. That same Panamera at the Rolls Royce dealership is a Kia. So again, the man still has the ultimate dynamic in his favor if he understands that dynamic and puts the work in. It's still hard to route. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gotta stay healthy, stay in the physical body part is like a here nor say whatever. All women got tights. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You got to groom yourself, keep yourself together. You got to make money, and you got to have some principles and some standards about yourself, and some shit that you stand on. You can't be weak, can't be soft. But at the same token, women have a super talent to find the kinks in a nigga armor, because niggas usually get around women looking for comfortability and vulnerability because they always being a man, and they not understanding that this woman is still a human that's playing for her best benefit just like anybody else. And once you show this woman that you have certain insecurities or certain dependencies that come off of her, and she knows that because of the lie, because the monogamous aspect and the lie. See, it's monogamy by itself and then it's lies. So you add monogamy and lies together, that's where the demon happens. That's where the problems happen, because monogamy is cool with this woman that you're only with if she really truly knows and can prove the fact that you're the only man, but you have to understand in return what that means. That means that she knows she has the ultimate power. I have the ultimate say-so as the woman in your life. A man in the same, how women gonna say, well, damn, if you my only nigga, you got the ultimate say-so in my life too, yeah. But as a man, most men, not a Sauce Walker man, most men, I'm not requiring you to have a car. I'm not requiring you to wear Louis Vuitton. You require me to wear Louis and be putting that shit on. You care about me putting that shit on. A nigga don't give a fuck if a bitch is wearing some shit from Walmart or Target, as long as her body looks right. Long as her body is appealing to him. She don't even have to have a fat ass booty like the next bitch got a fat ass. She could be skinny as fuck, but she is sexy and appealing to him with a $2 dress on. It's very hard for a man to get a Louis Vuitton bitch in a $2 t-shirt. You see what I'm saying? So when you don't respect that demographic and you just come into it as, I'm the man and I'm a lot of this bitch and she gonna fuck with me and accept me because I'm never gonna get caught. And then when the shit hit the fan or I do get caught, I don't give a fuck because I got more hoes. But I do love this bitch. No, that's when you get fucked up at, because you care. You saying you don't, you trying to look good for the homies, but deep down inside, you give a fuck about this bitch, but you just want to keep up with the Joneses and fuck with other bitches or see if you still got it and see if you still a player, you still a Mac daddy, ooh. But in reality, that's the boy shit when you become a man.
Yo, I
As
ain't
a
gonna lie to
boy,
you.
you supposed to cheat and fuck with other hoes to hide and sneak. As a man, I'm bringing this bitch to you. You might go on a date with me with this girl. Y'all can never have sex, but y'all both gonna respect the fact that y'all both are dealing with me. I'm great. I'm a man.
I remember Finesse 2 times was explaining that he was just like, "Oh, young boy messes my girl." It was just like, man, it's like I used to be in the other room while the niggas was piping her out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Yo, that's different." Like I'm like,
with it though.
Is that a real thing? Like you gotta not care about your girl if you could listen to your girl get fucked by another man, right?
She gonna do it regardless. She a bitch gonna fuck another nigga, whether she a bitch or not, you would or not, depending on the circumstances of how you got control and what you got going on. As soon as you piss her off, as soon as you don't show up, you know what I'm saying? It just, but not doing it for 300 versus 30,000, that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? But this the thing about it too is I think what he was trying to say was not necessarily.
Yeah, he was basically he's unbothered. He's unbothered by that.
No. Yeah. What he mean is like it don't necessarily mean like I'm sitting in the next room next door.
Yeah.
But he probably saying like it was a period of time in his life where he knowing his girlfriend to go turn the date and meet up with a customer, whatever, and you know it's fairy tale to believe that she's not gonna do anything sexual with this man while she's with him to coming back with. For him, could have been 300, 3,000. For me, 30,000, 300,000. For me,
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I would never send a girl to do anything for $300. But I got the type of game and understanding that I have. Girls don't even have to have sex with people. Like the girls make way more money from tricks the longer that they go without letting them have sex with them. But,
hey, what would if somebody's watching this right now and they homies be like, "Yo, nigga, you tender dick"? How do you cure that? Like, there's a tender dick nigga. You heard the term, right?
yeah. Yeah, it go back to what I told you earlier. You should never like nothing and feel too good to where it's changing your better judgment. Like, I mean, you like pussy too much. You shouldn't like pussy to the point to where it controls your better judgment of who you are as a god or who you are as a man. Because how I look at sex is when I have sex with a woman, I'm leaving the bedroom sweating. My dick gotta stay hard. Her pussy don't gotta stay hard. Her pussy gonna be wet without anybody doing anything to it. Just like saliva comes out of our mouth and we spit every day. That's some shit that's gonna happen regardless. Like, even if she got a drier pussy, it's 1,000 ways for that. Like, you can constantly moisturize it and continue to use it. Once the dick goes soft, it's soft.
That's true.
So when I'm having sex
Throw a
with
little
the
lube on that bed.
okay, so when I'm having sex with the woman, I am working. I'm putting in work.
So you treating it like a job.
It is a job.
That's why that Drake said that dick can't be free. I was just like,
I'm not. It's very rare that niggas go around and say, "Oh, this bitch got whack pussy." Bitches run around every day and say, "This nigga got whack dick. He can't keep his dick hard. He a minute man. He only fucked me for this long. He don't do this because his dick was small." Certain shit the niggas can't even. You don't even have control over the size of your penis. You don't even control that. Bitch, you were just fat and with grease stains under your titties the other day. But just because one trick that was fat, like you was fat and then you met a fat trick that was rich and he had fat sex with you and gave you a fat bag of $50,000 and then you wouldn't change yourself to look like these other girls. So now in your mind, you think you the same type of bad bitch as this bitch because you look like it, but you still got fat features, you still got fat ways, you still do fat people shit, you still act fat, you still don't clean yourself, you don't clean yourself, you don't smell the same. It's shit like that go with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a mental thing. So it's like if you allow sex or porn or all of that shit to have that much terrain over your brain to not know that I am the leading force in sex. Yes, I had to go through all of these steps to get to this point, but once we here, now I'm the king. That's the point of being the champ. That's the point of going through all the fights to get to that point. Cause now, bitch, we in this room, we having sex, you naked. Now I'm in control because you giving me your body, you giving me your soul, you giving me the gateway to your soul. The same conversations that I have with you, not having sex, now I can have this conversation with you while I'm having sex with you. I'm now with that's what niggas don't have in it. They don't do shit like that. They're not thinking like that because they think, oh, I want to bust a nut. I want to bust a nut. No, I want to program. When I'm having
Oh,
sex with this
you
girl,
programming a girl
I'm
while you
programming-
slaying some dick.
I'm programming this girl to be
Like
the way I
what you
want her
telling
to
her?
be.
Like,
I see now that we getting too deep into it. I can't give out all my sauce. You know what I'm saying?
so you giving out the C plus programming for how you need her to operate.
Yes. During sex.
Every stroke you say something else.
Probably before, after, and during sex. Yes. Yeah. That's the point of experience.
Do you think that's
The point-
manipulation or that's just like?
It's my truth. Whatever is your truth, and you can live in your truth. If you choose to come in my life, in my world, you're gonna live in my truth.
So, suppose a chick just ain't taking the program and you slaying the dick, you giving her the fucking, you reading out the manual.
I got the pussy. Then it goes back to the regular nigga shit. Before the pimping, before the sauce, the drip. I got the with all niggas. See, and I'm man enough to admit that. That's
Yeah.
what other niggas not admit. And I would admit that to the bitch, like to the girl, like I just want to fuck you. Now, if we can make money together, we can do all that. That's whatever. If that's what it is. But if you just fine, I've been fucking hoes before I was ever getting money from bitches. I was fucking them. I've been handsome before I ever was famous. Having sex is something that players do. I'm a player, bro. I fuck bad bitches. I'm gonna do that regardless.
Have you ever been cheated on?
I think everybody in the world's been cheated on.
Like that, though. Like you found out.
No. Like never. Like all the girls like I've always been a person that girls have been scared to lose if they have me. I've always been the type of person, like if a girl got me in their life and they like with me, they don't want to lose me, or they like want me to be around, or like again, I'm the person that's giving them ultimatums from the time that they start fucking with me. Hey baby girl, I know you like the way we had sex and this shit was fun. I'm funny, and it was, you like the vibe and all that, but I like a lot of girls. I got another girl living in the house. We might have to go out together, but she cool, whatever. Or I might be on some. I can't be your boyfriend. I'm not a boy. I'm a man. How can I be your boyfriend if I'm not a boy? A boyfriend is for a boy. I'm not a man, baby. I'm your man. I'm a leader.
Yeah.
I'm not a boy. This is what it is. But if you don't apply that way of thinking to your life, you are what you think you are.
Well, supposed the girl be like, yo, listen, I don't like girls. I'm not into no threesomes and orgies.
You not like girls, but you gon' like the lifestyle that I live with girls if you want to be around me. You don't gotta have sex with them, but you're gonna have fun with them. The same shit you do with these hoes when y'all get drunk and y'all get on the pool.
That's a fact. You're right about that.
Bullshit. So don't let
You're
them
right.
hit you with that bullshit.
Yeah, you're right.
'Cause that's why you need a friend like me.
Nah,
so I
you're
can
right.
get straight
Nah,
on the bullshit.
for real.
All them bitches that get around saying, I don't like girls. How you don't like girls when for the money, just last weekend,
Word.
all 13 of y'all was all getting drunk, kissing each other ass, at you. Bitch, you so fine for these basketball players, for all these niggas that's 6'6",
Yeah.
with 6,000 each, y'all had y'all facing each other ass the other weekend at the pool party twerking. All you hoes gay. Men are not. Damn near 95% of the women on earth are gay and have done a gay gesture in their life. That is a part of being a bitch. That's why we call niggas that do whole shit and gay shit bitches, because you're showing bitch ways and bitch tendencies. That's what girls do. Ain't no nigga finna tell another nigga. If a nigga tell another nigga, like, hey bro, that's fly, that's cool, yeah, but you're not gonna say, damn bro, that was a great pump from the gym, bro. You're fucking hot.
Hell no.
I see. I can't. Oh yeah, I can't. I'm getting too far into the. You know what you are, bati. We don't do no bati. Men no bati thing. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women do that though all day.
No, do the girls you're with, do they argue with you or no?
Oh, my bad. Everybody argues with everybody. Everybody argues. Everybody has disagreements. But you know that's human nature. But again, the truth will always set you free. Like, how you gonna argue with the truth? It's the truth. How you gonna be mad at me for telling you this is the way I am? You like cereal, I don't like milk. I don't want to eat cereal in the breakfast, baby. That ain't what I want to eat. Every morning I wake up, I want strawberries, grapes, French toast with only egg white, no yolk, and motherfucking me chicken sausage, not bacon, not motherfucking pork sausage, not turkey sausage. I want chicken sausage. I want deer sausage. That's what I like.
What's your preference of women? You like black, white, Spanish?
I like women that like me, that like money. I like all women.
You had posted a girl that's supposed to be with, and they said, oh, he one of them sellouts. He only like white girls or non-black girls.
How did I sell out if I never bought in? I don't get that shit. Like, I'm a different nigga. I told you this from the jump. I sold out. Look, I came out of a black woman's vagina that did not do nothing for me.
Damn.
My mama ain't did shit for me besides give me birth and put oxygen in my lungs, which I am very grateful for. My mama didn't raise me. My mama didn't. She
must have like put you on the right path, you know, put you in school.
Game. I come up under pimping and hoeing and gangbanging and shit, like, feel me? But my mama was a great woman, made me very talented. But it's deadbeat mothers just like it's deadbeat fathers.
For real? People usually love their mom. Like, how's your relationship with her now?
My mom passed away, but growing up in life, my mama wasn't there. But I had a relationship with my mama, and I love my mama. I'm not one of them niggas that like, oh, I hate my mama, I hate women. No, I love my mom. She was a beautiful woman, but I don't not acknowledge the truths of my life. I went through some movies. Like, my whole life was a movie. Like everybody say that shit was a movie, but like my life was really a movie. Like you could start the movie off of me being 7 or 6 years old, sitting in the back seat outside of a strip club at 1:12 a.m. On the way to being 2 a.m. waiting on my mama to get out of work at the strip club. I'm sitting in the back of the car with a Game Boy, 1997. This is the type of shit women go to jail for, leaving their kids in the car for 7, 8, 10 hours. I'm sitting in the back.
Did you understand what was going on at the time?
Like, it was, that's what I'm saying, like, shit that you don't understand as a kid, when it's everyday shit and it's constantly downloaded into your brain, it becomes, you know what I'm saying, your reality. How can you not understand it? If I'm seeing people smoke weed and shoot each other and prostitute, or, you know what I'm saying, scam, gangbang, like whatever, like entertainment. My daddy was a wrestler, but my daddy was never fucking Mark Henry. My daddy was never fucking The Rock. Nobody that's watching this shit ever played with my daddy on WWF SmackDown, Monday Night Raw. My daddy named Walka. You never seen this nigga on Walmart on no t-shirts. You never had an action figure of this nigga. We never got rich off this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I still was inspired by him being an entertainer. I still have, you know what I'm saying, great camera presence and
charisma and everything.
Charisma. I'm not shy. Shit like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, I come from that shit. My mama made me poetic, but at the end of the day, like, they both were not successful in the things that they inspired to be. So,
when Gunna says pushing P, is he? Are you pushing the same P he's pushing?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not even almost.
Well, people say pushing P is like pushing player shit.
No, that's not pushing player. You're pushing paper to women. You're pushing paper to people. Pushing paper, you say pushing P, like you pushing paper, like we pushing.
Yeah, because that's what Gunna kind of sings about. Yo, I get you the biggest.
Say that, y'all can have it all day long.
I can get you the biggest Chanel in the store. You don't do that? You give it a girl, be like, yo, I get you the biggest Chanel in the store if you want it. I'm getting a girl the biggest Chanel in the store. She just bought me a car somewhere. She just bought me something of significance that costs way more than Chanel bag, and it should be like that. If you gonna go buy a girl Dior just to say that you're not PR, you are the PR to have to buy her Dior. You are a PR if you have to buy a bitch Dior for her to touch your wheel. That's some game right there. That's true though. The fuck? Whoa. So you trying to tell me you niggas wasn't fucking hoes in middle school and high school? Well, you niggas ain't have no, fuck all that. Let's talk to the fact. You niggas ain't had no hoes when all you had to do was come to the school with some Air Force Ones, have a fight in the hallway, and shoot a basketball. Everybody was broke. You never was getting pussy then? So just because you grown, like, that's ridiculous. I think what it has to do with is successful men. When successful men, you almost feel like the woman you want wants the lifestyle you're portraying. You get what I'm saying? What I just said, you need to want the women that want you, not the women that you want. And if you are not at a level in the life to attract the women that you want, then you need to put more energy into making yourself the best version of yourself. So therefore you will have an ample amount of choices of the women that you want. So you can have what's called the pick of the litter. Because everything you saying to me is like another form of selling. Well, what if you settle like that? I'm not settling for shit. You got to give like a class, bro. Maybe I should. Why don't you do that on OnlyFans too? I'm pretty sure people would like I see like Bam and Kevin. Like, I think about it. I think I'm gonna do like a television show on YouTube or something, my own podcast. So like I've been thinking about doing like a motivational
speaking board of like different entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs that's like come from different walks of life. Because I have a lot of insight in motivational speaking for women as well, from the women's perspective of how they. Because I support women breaking niggas. I ain't gonna never tell. I'm just not the one. I'm not with them. I'm not with the niggas that's getting broke. I'm not with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this side of the fence. Yeah. I'm one of the niggas that women actually want. You know what I mean? Even regardless, they might try to act like that and say, oh, he's so arrogant, and they get around me or they get in my DM, and you know what I mean? Like, it's the mysterious, and it's the not the mission and the damn. Like, women know the difference between the two, and they get around niggas. It's like, oh, I thought this nigga was so loud, but this nigga so much of my coochie and ready to do anything for me and my homegirls or whatever. Like, I could just tell he a pushover. What women want a pushover? What? How many women chase the nigga that break their heart versus the nigga that do everything for them?
Yeah, have you ever heard of the show Fresh and Fit?
Yeah. I told Fresh and Fit that they was supposed to put me on. He was asleep. He didn't know who I was. But what? I'm steady putting up. We stand at the same shit. I'm standing in a bigger spot than them. No disrespect to them, because I don't live there. You know what I'm saying? I was just staying there at the spot. But my nigga Ben the Dunn.
Yeah.
He staying there too. He got the big stupid ass spot like what I'm staying in. I'm just staying there. Ben the Dunn shit, $14,000 a month. Big stupid ass shit. I was paying like some shit like $2,500 a day.
Yeah.
Some ignorant ass shit just staying in that building. I was there for like 3 weeks, like just fucking off money. I'm fucking off whatever. I got both of my Maybachs downstairs. Fresh and Fit, they putting up downstairs in Lamborghinis and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm downstairs. Maybach.
Yeah, I heard you was in Miami, man, doing your thing.
That's what my business is. I have a place of business in Brickell. Like, I'm big boy. Yeah, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm steady parking downstairs. I seen them niggas. They seen me. I got all the girls. I'm getting girls that's coming from that shit. I done got like bag like 6 girls coming up and down that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, you need to be on there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I would, bro. Them people they need me on the.
Nah, I put you with them.
Like I should have been on there.
They would be honored to.
They can't
100%. They would be honored.
They only had one person on there to talk that shit like me, kinda that bald head dude, the black dude. Like, he like the black Andrew Tate. He's hard. He be talking that shit. I don't know bro name, but he bald headed black dude, sophisticated. He be
no. You talking about Satan Sinner? Yeah, he's a smooth talker.
He him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think anybody who is like you knows how important words and speech is, and he comes from a sophisticated perspective.
Own it though. Like, see me, like, I'm not on my public speech the way I should be, like my etiquette. Like, it's so much more words that I know.
Yeah, but,
like,
but yours is more relatable it's much more relatable there. You know what I mean? His is much more relatable on a podcast.
Right,
yours like a nigga talking like you outside of a club going back to bitch over him, like, you know, he in a 3-piece suit trying to holler, but
for
shit.
For shit show. Yeah, you talk about the right dude. He kind of like a Kevin Samuels type dude.
His name is Satan Sinner. Yeah. All right. Is there anything I miss? I think I got everything. I know you got a shit ton of artists.
I'm the best rapper in Texas. That's what you miss. Me. I'm the greatest. I'm the best ever. I'm really one of the best rappers in the world.
Let's get you in a rap battle or something, man. Or let's get you in a versus or something.
That's what I'm saying. Versus is like platinum records and shit.
Yeah, all right. Let's get
I'm independent, so you know what I'm saying. I'm still getting platinum records. I'm getting more money than platinum artists. I know I don't have a platinum record though to this day.
Yeah. Really?
No.
You definitely got gold.
No.
You don't have a gold record?
I don't have a gold record. I don't have a flat record. And I have way more money than all the people that got platinum.
And you getting hundreds of thousands a month off your music?
Compound interest. Damn. You want to add it up like simple math? Let's look at it like this. Apartment. We talking about Miami. Let's talk about a Miami condo building, right?
Yeah.
Let's say each floor is an album. How many stories is usually in one of those buildings?
Shit, a lot. It's time 50, 60.
Okay, so let's say 50, 60 stories. So if we say 50, 60 stories, we would say 2 artists on my record label. Let's put 2 of my artists' albums together. Let's get 26 of my albums that I have.
Oh, I forgot. You got a lot going on. I get it. You got a lot going on.
26 of my albums. You do 15 on one of my brother's albums. Sosa Man or somebody, one of my brother's albums, 15 albums. Each album is a floor. It's the building. Each album is a floor. So I added 27 floors, and then my brother added 15 more floors. So now we at 50 some odd floors, right? Each song on that floor is a unit. So if this one song every 30 days makes me $2,500, that's a $2,500 door That's room 1. That's room 001. Then room 002 makes 1,700, and that's only a 2-bedroom. This one is a 3-bedroom, but these are songs. Then I got another song over here. This song got XXXTentacion on it. This song making me $25,000 a month. That's the penthouse. But that's one floor. One album is one floor. Next album, next floor. Next album, next floor. Some floors got more songs on this album than the last album. This floor, we only got 15 rooms. This floor, we got 10 rooms. This floor, we got 25 rooms. And some of the rooms are condominiums and penthouses. But I own this whole building forever. Do you think I give a fuck about going platinum?
Yeah. I think that matters for, like, you know, when people love to count the stats. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You said something like very, you know, shrewd in the conversation with Sharp is like, what are you doing it for? You know, and yeah, like you love music and everything, but who cares about platinum versus having all this other product? It's at the end of the day, whether an artist drops one project every 2 years, they're expecting that they're going to get paid for their work, and you're getting paid for your work. That's basically the fucking bottom line.
Every month. They got to wait 2, 3, 4, 5, or maybe never years to get paid for their work. I'm getting paid for my work.
Yeah, they only get paid once the advance, because we know them back ends, they're going to put you in.
They never recoup it.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about most record deals. They put you in such a hole and then have recurring costs that never offset with how much your album does. It's in their best interest to keep you in the hole. You got the advance.
I'm going to give you another advance. So now you're living off the advance.
Yep.
And you only get more advances in your album, do kind of good enough to get out the hole, or almost to get out the hole. We say, oh, you're not going to get out the hole, but in the next 2 years you will, so we'll give you another $1 million because we got it accumulated, how the money is going to pay us back in the 10x span. That's what we talked about earlier, 10x. In 10 years, I'll fuck out 3 years of millions on you, because in 10 years, I'm going to make 3 times the money that I spent on you and my kids in my company. The compound interest is built up. I'm just building my own compound interest between me and my partners, me and my friends. Nigga, I got 50 niggas on the streets I fuck with all around the world. We all sign to each other. We all do free features with each other. We all shoot videos with each other. We all drop it on YouTube. Now we YouTubers and streamers and iTunes. When we look at that Spotify check, that Spotify number, that motherfucker say, like for one of my artists or something, 300,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, or 400,000, 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Nigga, that's 28, 30 bands a month. It's 40 bands a month.
Yeah.
You know how many real rappers that got $3 million monthly Spotify listeners that don't make $40,000 a month?
Yeah, usually they don't.
No matter what. We just saying no matter what. $40,000 a month times 10, I mean you make $400,000 a year. It's a lot of people that go into debt, lose their cars, lose their houses over $400,000 debt. Something that you would have been making every 10 months off of your check that's coming in from distribution. That's why why do you think YouTubers and podcasters got more money than rappers?
Yeah.
Because they seeing their money at the end of every month. It's not no governing thing over YouTube that says, yeah, if you have a YouTube channel.
They've been trying to do the record label thing with like YouTubers now. Like they'll come to you and be like, hey, we know what your channel done did.
Who's that stupid?
We'll buy your back catalog. Like they came to Vlad and they came to me. They're like, we'll buy your back catalog for this amount. It looks good. The funny thing, they'll even ask you for your stats. Like, hey, just send over everything so they know how much you earn now. They're like, all right, so let me do the calculation, blah, blah, let me 10x this, let me do this. Okay, I'm offered this, I earn this. We're going to put this promotion, we're going to cross-collateralize it. Hey, we already kind of got this other deal in the back. We're going to license this there, we're going to have it there. So we're going to really make like 8x of what we gave you. And then, it is what
Why
it
would
is.
you do that?
I agree. It's easier said than done with content as a YouTuber, because the music business is all built around that. Like people look at you like, you didn't sign? Yo, you turned down a bread? Like they're gonna look at you like you're fucking crazy, because they're gonna be like, well, without that you can't get this, and this. So,
like I said, people get into this music industry to have 20,000 people in the crowd screaming their name just to be broke later on. Like, I'm just trying to say somebody that's not going to be mad if I say it. What about Lil Zane, man? What about Lil old Zane, man?
Oh, man.
You don't remember when Zane and
Yeah.
Cassidy, I can say Cassidy because I fuck with Cassidy, and Cassidy has found other ways to be that nigga still.
Yeah.
Cassidy is still that nigga right now through other ways, not off his platinum records.
Yeah, that's the trash part about the business.
When you got platinum records with R. Kelly and this person and that person, and you done.
You want to meet me in my hotel?
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
It's people.
I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie.
You supposed to make money forever off of that. Trinidad James right now. Trinidad James should still be like he's still doing great things in the entertainment.
Yeah, he should be popping Molly and sweating all the checks he getting.
Money
that
was made off of the music that he gave to the world, the moment that it had, that moment, that is immortal. That's gonna make millions of dollars forever. It don't matter that it's 10 years later. Some way, shape, or form, these songs exist all over these platforms. It's like this is you gotta think about this. If you love anime, then this is like shadow clone jutsu of Naruto. Naruto has the ability in anime to put his fingers together and then make 45 reapplications of itself, like 45 clones of itself. When you make a song and an album, that song and album is cloned 50 times on 50 different platforms. That one song. So now you talking about that neighborhood I'm talking about. I mean, the apartment building. I can say that those floors, that's my Apple building. Because all of those songs and those albums are properties at Apple with that building. I got a whole building with Spotify. I got a whole building with Pandora. I have a whole building with YouTube. They pay different taxes. They have different staff, different companies, different things, but they sell my same product. Let's put it in layman's terms. You have Foot Locker, you have Champs, you have Athlete's Foot, and I don't know what else fucking shoe stores is in your city or wherever you're from. They all sell Nike. They all sell Adidas. If they don't have that contract with those major companies, it is their inspiring job. Like, it's their goal to get a Nike contract.
Get that, yeah.
It's their goal to have Louis Vuitton directly say, you know what, even though Louis Vuitton doesn't do this, who does it? Like, I don't know, Balenciaga does, Gucci does it.
Like Balenciaga could put product in Gap, huh?
Yeah, like, so I'm saying certain companies,
yeah.
Louis doesn't do it. Yeah. But certain companies, if they feel that you in the right area, your brand is respectable enough, you have a certain niche, certain clientele, we'll collaborate with you, or we will allow you to buy our products at wholesale and sell them retail at your store. That's how Saks exists. That's how Nordstrom exists.
Yeah, like Neiman Marcus has like Montclair.
Exactly, but Montclair has its own stores all around the world. You can go to Las Vegas, go to Houston, Texas, you go to a lot of places and walk straight to Montclair and buy Montclair. Yeah. So I'm saying that to say the check from Saks Fifth Avenue that Montclair gets is not the same check that they get from Nordstrom. Nor is it the check that they get from Montclair.com, nor is it the check that they get from Montclair storefronts. These are all different properties and sources of income that's coming from the same water bottle, though. We selling the same product.
Yeah.
I'm not selling a different product. It's the same product I'm selling. I'm just selling it in multiple different vendors, multiple different properties that exist in their own space, in their own world. And it is immortalized because it is digital. Jack in the Box closes, Walmart closes, Target closes, Starbucks closes. Even there's a certain time at certain hotels where you can't go to the front desk and book a fucking room. You can never not pull out your phone and listen to music. You can never not pull out your phone and watch a movie. You can never not pull out your phone and watch YouTube. Streaming is the most powerful source of reoccurring revenue in the world.
I agree.
It does not have to be replenished. It cannot run out. The only way for it to run out is to shut off the internet. It's to completely shut down the internet. If the internet does not shut down, if you do not shut down the cloud, if you do not shut down the waves, the 5G waves that's connecting the internet.
Yeah, all the servers. Hey, one of the last things, Diddy, what do you think about that whole situation? People feel like there's a new Me Too movement going on in hip hop. People feel like Diddy's just
I agree I feel both. I don't agree with sexually forcing anybody to do anything in any way, shape, or form that they don't agree with. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with fighting and hitting on girls because I feel like no woman is deserving or even worth you putting your hands on it. But a lot of women are so crazy, they will lie and say that you hit them and you never hit them. A lot of girls, I know girls, especially like with like girls from different races and shit, or like that ain't just straight black and come from the struggle. Like girls will go through those panic attacks and those, what they call that shit when they be having that, they get scared and shit. What is it called? Anxiety attacks and shit like that. They get to hitting themselves, stabbing themselves, and doing like, you never know with women. But when you somebody that's like physically has a history of putting your hands on women, abusing women, and the scene that's on camera, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't respect that at all. Like, but a lot of women abuse men too. Women hit men, and women start fights, and because they are used to living up under the old double standards of the world. I should be able to hit you and you not hit me back. Like, it's women that have used that same thing and killed their significant other because I know I can hit you and you're not gonna hit me back, but now I want to stab you and know you're not gonna stab me back because you just gonna try to stop me because you still love me or you want to fuck me, but I'm this mad that I caught you cheating. I'm finna pour hot water on you. A woman, any human should feel that there's gonna be a consequences for putting your hands on another human.
That's a fact.
That's just how I feel. But we live in a society where people feel that men should get beaten by women and they shouldn't fight back or whatever. That's cool. As a man of greatness and power, you should never do that or put yourself in a position to be called out in that in any way, shape, or form. So from that point, I respect it. Now, everything else that's going on with the Diddy shit, I don't respect it. Because all of you niggas is on Diddy dick, want to hang out. All y'all want to come pull up to the party. Everybody want the Diddy cosign picture of the feature. Everybody want the resources that Diddy, Puff Daddy have to get me hooked up with this person, hooked up with that person. And y'all was weird before y'all went over there. Y'all was weird.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. They talking about all these wild parties that some people are saying wasn't consensual. Except it sounded like Diddy was the only nigga at the party because we're not hearing no other names who was. I mean, I guess we heard like a couple names, but like he's the only one supposedly in trouble.
You ever seen a bunch of people go to the barbershop and only one person getting a haircut?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't never seen a motherfucking bunch of snakes get together and one person just decides to eat fruit and while everybody else eating rats and rodents. You are what you are. You are what you choose.
Does that make you paranoid? Like just
No, because I know what I stand on. I know what I believe. I know what I don't fuck with. Can't nobody make me do nothing I don't want to do because I'm so into what I want to do.
Yeah, but like it could just be like a random allegation. Like somebody be like, "Yo, yeah, Sauce Walka tried to fuck me. I didn't want to do it. He was doing the most." Like
lie. Well, we know it's a lie. And then the type of thing. That's why I do the things that I do and choose to do them the way that I do them because it's all. What's the word? Consensual. Like when I'm fucking the bitches on camera, like in some way, shape, or form.
Wait, are you in these videos? I don't even know what type of videos you have on OnlyFans.
I've been slanging dick on camera before OnlyFans.
Nigga, I thought you just had them on there playing with toys.
I've done it all. I've made millions of dollars off girls.
Wait, you're fucking the girls on camera?
Yes.
I thought that was only Adam 22. Nigga, I never knew that.
I've been fucking hoes on camera before OnlyFans existed.
You see the difference between you and Adam. Adam gonna tweet out somewhere like, now I'm looking at his shit for hip hop. Now I'm seeing his white hairy ass, and I'm like, yo, you just fucked up my whole day because you just letting us know.
Nah, but see, like a nigga, a gangster, like you still, it's certain angles and certain shit that I just don't allow to happen or that I don't do, or like, you know what I'm saying, like if some certain shit that I see in the editing process or they done slipped up and like show the angle of some weird ass shit, I'm hell nah. Like no. This shit is about y'all. I only show this. Like
you just donating the penis to the scene.
Yeah, I'm just donating the dick. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But at the end of the day, like again, all of that weird shit is shit that people okay with because you choose to be okay with it.
Do you think it's play if like, I mean, he let the dude smash his wife, but they gave millions from him. That's kind of is it? Well, I'm Jamaican, so I can't really say like I'm not with type of this.
This how I look at it. Like, is that really his wife though? Like, is that his wife?
I mean, they got married.
That shit fake though. They could be.
But they got a kid. The kid real, bro. Like
I don't care. So what?
Yo, come on, you're not gonna have kids and like married.
Adam ain't no fool. Adam think y'all fools. Adam ain't no fool.
You
Adam
think he in a fake marriage?
I know he don't give a fuck about that woman.
No way.
I know for a fact he don't.
Nah, she back with a nigga again for round 2. No, I swear. She posted it yesterday. She like, yo, I got another video with him. I'm like, yo, seconds?
Yeah, because, bro, for number one, no disrespect to Adam, but that girl, she had an identity on the internet before him.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
She was like a porn, like, I've been knowing about her. She was with a white girl that looked just like her.
Yeah.
Like, me and the world I come from, we all been knew about her and like what she used to be doing on OnlyFans and shit. And like, just the social media space, period. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but
that's one of those things.
They could be in love.
Yeah, he in love.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Not saying she's a hoe, but
he's in love with the results of what they do together, and he understands that in his world, that's what he has to leverage with her to do the things that he likes to do. Have threesomes, have sex with multiple women.
You think he got to let her get piped out by niggas?
For sure.
That he could,
absolutely, that's a part of it for sure. Because he doesn't have the mental tenacity, the conversation, the aggressiveness, the assertiveness, the bit. Probably don't got this either. You know what I'm saying? Don't got the tools needed necessary to apply the pressure to this woman to make her respect those demands. So therefore, that's what most women say. If you get to fuck other bitches, why I can't fuck other niggas? That's what the average.
I think she's freaky though. Huh? She's freaky. She's just a freaky girl.
So you freaky? So I'm saying, so Adam, that's some freaky shit for a nigga too. Like if it's not about the direct exchange of money.
That's why I asked him, and I don't know if he lying to me because I said, "Yo, Adam, is it the money?" But he's one. You know, like a lot of white dudes, they don't spend their money at all. Like that nigga won't even buy an extra pair of shoes. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe he just wants to save the money and invest. I just don't get it.
Bro, he is just smart. Like I don't follow him at all from him, bro. It's smart. He just understands.
I think they're in love though. Again, they have to be, bro. Like he love that woman.
Okay, I'm saying, well. Let me say this. I love my hoes too then. We all love like what y'all consider love and what he consider love and what y'all consider love is two different things. That's what I'll say.
Well, I thought it was a white people thing. Because I ain't gonna lie, like when I get with a girl, I start caring the shit out of her. Like I start caring about her. So it's like I can't even like mentally it would fuck me up if I'm hearing some shit.
That's one thing I do respect about Adam is that he understands that his goal is more important than any of that shit. His goal. That's what I respect about him. His goal is the most important thing. And he has created a way to where his woman will never be the problem in his life inside of his household because he's trumped that trump card by taking his emotions and his pride out of it. My emotions and my pride being in your pussy is not gonna make me be the Adam 22 that I could be. I know everybody want to fuck you. I know that your pussy has a value to it that it had before me and you was attached to each other. You was already in the porn industry. You was already dibbling and dabbling in this world. I have interest in this world.
Would you fuck her for a collab?
No. She's not attracted to me.
Why not?
She's not attracted to me. If they pay me a bunch of money, but I went.
I think they paid the last dude like 100 bands.
Huh?
100 bands.
Oh, I spent 100 bands on an earring. I have $100,000 earring in my ear. I'm mad that I left the other one at home. I don't wear
300 grand. They said, yo, you just got to give her a good 20
on camera.
Yeah, on camera. They gonna sell the shit out of that.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit probably would make like 4 or 5 mil. I just imagine they try to do the record deal shit with you. Yeah. Pay you 300,000 and they thumb through 5 mil.
That's what I'm saying. I would want the control.
Oh, you want percentage on it type shit too?
Yeah, I'm a boss. I would want the control. Like that's the whole point of it. I don't just film with any bitch. It's all boils back down to the layers of shit we was talking about earlier. I'm not just putting my dick in a bitch on camera if I don't have any type of say so or control over what's going on in that situation because my body is a part of it now. My stock is a part of it. No,
he definitely when he first met her. So, by the way, I think he met her from
I'm put you like this. I put you like this. Would you consider DJ Akademiks the platform, the YouTube channel? Not all these other stores, these other properties that you've created externally from the streaming, the gaming. Just the DJ Akademiks
platform,
that platform, just that aura. Fuck the platform, the aura of DJ Akademiks. Would you consider that your first love in this industry?
I mean, I don't know if you asked me a trick question. Nah, I love what I'm doing.
You love what you're doing. This is like your creation.
Yeah,
this is your child.
It's like
do you not look at what you've created
yes.
like your child?
No, of course, 100%.
Right or wrong?
100%. So, I sleep and dream about all the shit I be doing to this day.
And you constructed your entire life to do everything you can to make this work.
100%.
So you telling me you're willing to love a woman more than your first child?
But sometimes you fall in love. No, not love more than. Not love more.
But why would Adam love hit that woman more than he loves No Jumper, and what No Jumper can become by leveraging using her?
I don't know. We think it's a white people thing, man.
That's how everybody think. Black women think like that on niggas. They just hide it on niggas with love.
Yeah, but that didn't affect
me. A black woman comes to a nigga looking him from head to toe before I fuck with you. I'm looking at your shoes to see am I gonna look a certain type of way fucking with you? Are you dirty or clean? I'm gonna look at how you carry and take care of yourself to see how other people gonna look at me, or if I'm gonna be going somewhere fucking with you. Then I'm gonna go look at, do he live with his mama? Do he drive a car? Don't no woman in this world come to a motherfucker, especially you niggas, especially black folk. Don't no black person come to the next black person, especially if they doing good or looking good, and say, man, you know what? He got a drinking problem. He don't wear cologne. But he's handsome in the face. But he don't have a car. He still live with his sister. All of this shit is wrong with him. But I just want to fuck him so bad. I'm gonna change his life and I'm gonna take him to Jamaica. Black men do that to women every day. She got 3 kids. Her ass fat, but she don't got no car. She live with her cousin, but her cousin gonna watch the kids this weekend, and she saying she gonna go to Jamaica with me, and she got a fat ass. Is that not the truth?
Nah, you're right. I'll give you that.
So therefore, men need to step up as men on the requirements of what they allow and what they accept and what is okay. The same way how women did. It was a point in time where niggas was getting pussy for free all day long before the internet. Even though when pussy was still getting sold, it was a bunch of niggas that was fucking hoes for free and having hoes and living life. And guess what? Once music in the world started to show women, niggas is soft. He want to fuck you that bad, girl, where he would give you the same $500 he paid for them Jordans. He would get that for the pussy. He keep the Jordans, he don't keep the pussy. The same $500 he paid for fucking a jacket, or fucking he paid $5,000 for a car. He would pay that for an 8-minute sexual experience, 30-minute sexual experience. You gonna pay something that it took you 30 days to achieve this money for something that you finna get done with in 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're right.
Niggas don't look at shit like that. That's why they don't get what they supposed to get out of those areas of life. But women are looking at you like that. A woman is coming to a man like a business proposition, like a portfolio of shit that she's checking off. Okay, is he bald yet? Damn, I don't want my kids to go bald. Damn, I can't have a baby with him. Is he got, how many baby mamas he got? Oh, he got 1. I could deal with that. Maybe we could be cool. 2 baby mamas or crazy baby mama? Can't deal with that. You know how many niggas take women with kids and baby daddies and don't give a fuck because he just want the pussy? But also, most niggas come into a relationship with a woman thinking, I just want to fuck. Once I fuck, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Most women is coming to this shit like, if I fuck you, I'm going to be fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to that. True. It's getting to the point where women is just fucking and moving on though. It's getting to the, like, women are becoming more masculine and niggas is becoming more feminine. Like, and those are characteristics.
Who does that help and who does that hurt?
It hurts niggas. It hurts the society, to be real. It hurts the society in general, in my opinion. But what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, you need a class, man. Ladies and gentlemen, so Walka, man. I feel like he gave us game about the music business, life, growing up, business, everything in the mix. Brother, you gotta stop here more than once every 10 years. Like, you come here once a decade. I gotta watch you. I've been watching all your shit on Say Cheese. I'm like, yo, you be giving Say Cheese the fire interviews, and them shits is funny and informative. I love it.
You gotta understand when you
made it to the point. I'm like, do I gotta come down there to get this nigga?
Yeah, it would have been dope. I got my own setup to do it at South Factory. But I think it really boils down to me being independent for so long. My only really line of communication with you is Instagram DMs and shit like that. You know,
that's true. We gotta exchange numbers.
That's hard for both of us. And then when I finally did start working with people that know you, or they kind of gatekeeping, or they knowing, like, once me and you like really get to getting cool. Like,
now there's a lot of gatekeeping with me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro,
I've realized
Paru Street. I swear to God, on Sauce. When you and 6ix9ine start doing a lot of that content together, bro, it was and you have to remember, I was still going viral and all over the internet. I've always had controversy and shit going on. You know that. You follow me. So many people was at me about me and you getting together because remember you jumped off the porch before the Sean Cotton shit with like showing your face on camera with artists and having a relationship and doing funny shit and just having an existing relationship on social media. Everybody wanted this. And then you gotta understand, 6ix9ine, he have his defaults that people hold against him in his character. The shit that people saw that was funny between you guys or like with girl advice and shit like that, they been wanted you to get this type of girl advice from me. People been see stuff that you do and be like, man, he need to meet Sauce Walka. He need to get with Sauce Walka. This is shit that the world.
This one's gonna go viral
for sure.
It's gonna go viral.
It's me.
Well,
it's
everything you do. Well, I'm just glad we finally met, man. I hope we could keep doing shit together, brother.
I had fun. And I took it light on y'all today too. I really took it light.
Oh yeah, you use
I really can't like.
Now you ain't violate nobody too crazy, man. That's good though, man. Yo, listen, next time you back in New York or we link up in Houston or something like that, I'm gonna
make it my thing.
No, of course. Yo, every time you come here, you gotta see me, bro. You gotta see me, of course. But you got lock in with me, man. Because again, you are one person on the short list of people in this industry that. When I'm looking for content, I go to your page and I say, what this nigga up to? You know what I mean? You always up to something very entertaining, super business-minded, music going on. You got some type of contract. Like, you what the entertainment business is. Some person like you, and I know Sean knows this is a fact, you make his job easy, right? He don't got to pull teeth with you.
That's why I say, like, I built Say Cheese with Sean Cotton. Like.
No, of course. You are like one of the primary faces I remember seeing all the time. To me, I really think you like, how Vlad be with Boosie? I think
for sure I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm for sure.
Yeah, when it comes to an artist, I know him in Charleston. Him in Charleston dope.
Now Charleston is right now like on some, but it's not the same.
But as an artist,
that audience what it mean.
Like as an artist, 100%.
I gave Charleston White the beginning of his career. I'm the only person to argue.
He from Texas too. I forgot.
Yeah, he from Fort Worth. I'm the only person to argue with Charleston White and like not lose. Like I'm the only person that can talk.
Charleston's
shit
on that list too. You don't argue with that nigga.
Charleston, that nigga. I fuck with Charleston, but he got a bunch of weird ass shit that I don't agree with. I don't like. But like, if you ain't ready to fuck with Charleston White, you just leave him alone because they can't fuck with him. Like mentally, they not throwed enough to fuck with. Bro, bro's smart. Yeah, he got throw mind and a lot of the shit he do. He mean a lot of that shit he mean, but a lot of that shit, I don't even want to say he don't mean it. I just want to say he know what he doing and he don't take that shit as serious as you're taking it.
Oh, I know who the hell you were like, yo, listen, you gonna get me talking the shit about you. What's the name again? It's DJ.
How the fuck do you know that?
It was DJ something King. He from down there. He be making them little twerking songs. You know what I'm talking about?
He not
B King.
Yeah.
It was B King.
He not a DJ though. He an artist.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought he like every time I used to look on his page and see the freakiest hoes. Yeah, I was like, yo, he throwing these wild parties.
Yeah.
Y'all made up, right?
No, I mean, it was never even a fault.
Nah, that shit was too funny.
It was me just checking, bro. Like, but you know what I'm saying? That's one of my friends. Like, he cool. He'll represent a Texas culture.
Yeah, I follow him too. Like, he lost some weight. Like, salute to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he cool. Yeah, salute to him.
Oh, y'all put on for Texas, man.
Y'all put on for Texas. I'm just the one.
Brother, thank you so much. You know what I mean? I'm glad you gave me an epic interview for the first time we sat down. I'm pretty sure we'll do much more. And you know what I mean? Listen, I'm pretty sure a lot of artists are probably saying, damn, how the hell did this motherfucker, manage to stay in the game 10 years, keep getting hot every year, even without these other things that validate them, Billboard hits or platinum singles. You still are one of the people that, we got to get up here. And I was very excited for this interview, so I'm glad
Louis
you came
Vuitton to the flow, man. You know what I'm talking about? Louis shoes, Louis jeans, Louis shirt, making them hurt. You know what I'm talking about? Hair not done, but the funds is. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. The kid that did.
I would love to go and no Diddy shit with this. Like, you got to take me, like, shopping. I got to see what the drip is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no matching T-shirts, no crazy shit.
The ingredients.
Y'all got to see the ingredients.
You got to see the ingredients.
You know what I mean? Because I think
you got to come to Splash Town, too, bro.
You got to come to Houston. Pretty good.
I'm him, but I'm one of the. Bro. Everybody knows this. I'm the influence. Like, it's a lot of influences of the last decade. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us. Chief Keef, Thug, me, but I'm really him. Like, a lot of people copy it up. People get inspired off shit I do every day, for sure.
Exactly. All right, people.
Jeff God.
Thank y'all for watching. Boy, these Akademiks. Until next time on I keep saying everyday struggle. It's been so long. That's 2017. Off the record, we are out. We're available on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you can find us on DSPs. And shit, we might even throw this on Spinrilla, man. We're out. Go check my man out.
Oh, Sauce Father 2 out right now on Sauce.
There we go. Peace. No, I'm running back. Yeah. There, a good career spot is.
Right, it is.
Feel me? If you get to 7 around 10, you damn near, you might be in the Hall of Fame with this bitch. You pass that, you might be on that short list of goats. You know what I mean? It's tough to really remain relevant in this bitch.
I'm on year 11, man, doing great.
But you a hustler, you figure out to play something.
Oh, good thing you about this shit.
You've been figuring out a way from get-go.
I came in with it. I ain't gonna leave without it. I came in with hundreds of thousands of dollars. I ain't gonna leave without me.
You the only person I remember when I first covered you. You should probably, I'll get some more something. When I first covered you, I was like, yo, the only way this nigga gonna get some significant money is if he because that's what we think most rappers, is if he gotta get a top 20 song on the Billboard.
Yeah.
And I think you work this shit where you probably got more money than the niggas who probably got that one song on the top 20.
A lot of them niggas that got the top 20 and top 15 records. I talk about that with my brother all the time. The majority of rappers that got in the rap industry signed their first record deal, took with their first big record, their first breakthrough record, and then they took their catalog over to that company with their record. These are the artists that you can come book them for $2,500, $3,500 right now. They put another. You can't call my phone for this for $30,000. I ain't coming out the house. Because I'm getting $200,000 check every month. I'm getting the check that the white person signed you for. They signed you to get $200,000, $300,000, $1 million a month. I'm making that a month sitting on my ass. I don't got to do shit.
Now you play.
I can never rap again, and I'm still gonna make $3 million a year.
Well, you see, you started before it got to the point that there's so many rappers now that they realize like, yo, you supposed to leverage this and get money outside of this. Before it was like, yo, if you a rapper and you not only just rapping, oh, you must be broke or you fell off. But now everybody's realizing now, shit, you lit. Nigga might have a reality show going on. Nigga might be pushing his own strand of weed. Like niggas, they realize you gotta create a whole bunch
So you gotta understand though,
income, you know?
I'm making 6 figures a month off of rap music though.
What's good?
Fuck the external hustles. Fuck the exterior properties and I got a toothbrush over here and a weed tray and all that. No, nigga, off of streams, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, I'm making $240,000 a month.
For real?
Yes.
Oh shit.
For sure.
God damn.
Relaxing.
You distributed through Create?
I'm distributed through 3 companies. I'm distributed through Create, and I'm also distributed through Empire, and I'm also distributed on TuneCore. I have 3 because I'm a genius.
Now we gotta break this down. Hold on. Hey, Vegas, I don't know if you want to drink or nothing. We got everything in there. We gotta talk about this. You don't drink? Come on, man. Y'all from Houston. Y'all just like lean or something.
Yeah, I sip. I don't drink. I sip.